It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Starstruck. What? What's happening?
Wow.
My character name is Starstuck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Stars.
That's pretty fancy. Okay.
Oh crap, I just realized I need to pull up the thing so I can see all the character names in the outline for the adventure.
Panic.
And you spelled Kobra wrong.
Also, I just realized my phone is...
Luma-chan.
Well, what am I hearing? What am I hearing?
Hello.
What's happening? I'm hearing ads for my own stream. That's fun. Okay. Well, I clicked the button.
I have a recommendation.
Oh, hi, Luma.
Been here for a while now.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know he was here. Well, I'm just oblivious to everything. I'm sorry.
I have a recommendation.
No, you.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a bot called Avray. It connects to D&D Beyond character sheets and allows you to roll and cast spells from them and keeps track of it.
That sounds like a lot of effort.
That sounds really hard. Also, what's the name of your character,
buttons.
Luma, so that I can add your character to the character sheet thing I have.
It is Darg. He is a dragonborn dragon sorcerer.
Why is it playing another ad? Stop it. I didn't even want Twitch up. Help. Sorry.
Darg.
Oh,
whoa!
Someone named the Bagel Queen just started following me on Instagram.
Oogle Queen?
The Bagel Queen.
What?
Oh, that's a cute looking dragon thing.
Hey, it's a Dragonborn
It is
again.
also a very versatile bot.
What color is your Dragonborn? Please say black.
He is blue, I think is the
Dang.
lightning one.
Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate.
Why is that unfortunate?
Because it would have fit with the pre-existing art that Foosh's friend made.
Oh, I am sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's lucky that you were a Dragonborn. It's close. We could just say...
Also, just a warning,
paint.
I am a tank.
Okay, cool.
A mage tank?
What class are you?
I am a sorcerer tank.
Oh, cool.
That's interesting.
I have
Lily.
all
How's it going?
offensive
And
spells.
Jennifer.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream.
Jennifer says, what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
I'm happening.
You're happening?
Yes.
Life
And I
is
am
happening.
sweating.
Also,
Whoa.
hello.
I always do that.
Clelia, I don't know your.
Oh
my gosh!
I'm sorry, I almost fell out of my chair.
You can call me Michaela or Michaela or McKay or just whatever.
I'll call you whatever.
Just kidding.
Mickey works.
What?
That's one of my many nicknames.
How did I attach
Are you
this?
playing in this campaign or just observing?
I am here with my pet rabbit.
She's a character. She's
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
my face.
Rupert.
Rupert!
And don't forget about
Other
Henry on your
tanks, or
head.
am I
Oh,
the
yeah.
only one?
Robert.
Back to hosting Imblore.
What?
What?
Did my stream not work properly? Doing me a spin.
Nani?
Nani?
Do we have any other tanks, or am I the only?
You know, I don't really know what my character is, to be honest.
I don't know anything about
class
D&D,
is
but I'm
he?
still here.
He's a fighter. He's just kind of there.
Okay. What is your strength, out of curiosity?
You know, I don't know. I don't even have my character sheet pulled up because
Oh, do you have like a +5 for strength?
as I
Is
realized,
that what you take?
I
No,
left
I actually have a +2 for
phone.
strength, but all of
It
my
ran out of
spells
power.
are offensive, except for one.
Okay, so
Actually, no, all of them are except for 2 are offensive.
I'm actually very surprised that Kobra has like a 5
how's it
for
going? Welcome to the stream.
athletics, but like a
You the
+1
best.
for strength.
Jeez.
So that's really weird.
Alright, I'm gonna get this. Plug this
Everything
in
is weird.
because
Yay.
this is where our character sheets are on my phone, and it died earlier, so now I have to turn on my phone.
Who is DMing?
It says it has 0 power.
Me!
That's fun.
I asked you in the chat and you didn't respond.
I'm sorry.
What? It says
You
it's 90.
better be.
I mean, yeah, that's why I responded like that.
I have been bamboozled very much. Help.
Always bamboozled.
I'm also always bamboozled.
You 2/2 the best. Oh, you 2 the best. Oh, that hurt my brain.
I think she's saying we're the best two, but
Yeah.
us two are the best two.
Well, thanks.
Thoughts and logic. I feel like I should probably respond
Wait,
to
now I can understand why my friend,
Also, I have
my
a
friend, when he
zero- I
nerds
have a-
out about it. Yay, you probably won't understand anything that happens because it's a whole bunch of numbers. But that's okay because
Actually, I've been playing D&D for a while, so I understand things. I can't speak.
I've been doing a heck of a lot of D&D for the past week. So like
Oh.
I've been doing night after night after night of D&D, and I think I'm totally ready. More ready than I was before.
Oh, nice. I'm excited. Can't wait. Can't wait to see your epic skills.
I was DMing the whole time, and
Oh,
I
nice.
think I did really well.
Yay! That's
Yay!
good. Alright. I'm getting up my character sheet and my case, because we have it on the same phone.
You should add Avray, so I can use my character sheet.
Avery? Who's Avery?
Bot.
He just explained it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't. I don't know. Yeah, that's. No.
It doesn't have a brain sometimes.
I don't want to do that.
Can we do the bingo thing?
Bingo!
Bingo?
The,
Ethan failing to speak.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yep.
Check the bingo sheet. Gotcha. Alright, well, anyway. Howdy, folks. EJ here. Welcome to the stream. 6
That's a
minutes
very
in.
late start.
Sorry, I just felt like I should probably do a welcome to the stream now that I finally got all my ducks in a row and all my bobulated.
You can get the duck off my head, thanks.
No, it's a chicken on your head.
Oh yeah,
You
you're
have
right.
a ghost chicken permanently
Henry.
affixed to
How
your
could
head.
you forget your own companion?
Oh, is she
Sorry.
using the same character from my campaign?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I forgot that I had a chicken on my head until I read it on my character sheet, and I was like,
You just
oh.
loved Rupert so
I do.
much that you
Yeah,
forgot.
Rupert's the best.
That's funny.
Is it Rupert or Rupert?
I thought it was Rupert,
I
but
thought
I
it
could be
was
It
right.
is Rupert. It is Rupert.
Okay, gotcha.
With a P?
Yeah, with a P.
Okay, good. That's kind of what I thought, but then it also didn't
Because
sound
he's
like that.
quirky and fun like that.
Oh,
He's my favorite character
Rupert's
in this campaign.
That's an old joke. Don't question that. I don't
Oh,
know.
I need to get my sword. Hold on. Let me pop over this
Your
cord.
sword. Why?
Because
Much
obviously...
better than Elmer, who got impaled in the last
Oh
one.
yeah.
That's true. He got impaled on a
Bork.
diamond. He is... Ouch.
Being bored.
Bing bor.
Anyways, introduction.
Sounds good. Okay, so what you missed last time, I guess I'll... Well, we can let Foosh explain it.
Oh boy. Okay. So what happened last time was it was basically just Cress and Dalheim, Ethan and Michaela's character. They found a halfling village and they're starting the spring ceremony where they're
Yeah.
where they're worshiping a dragon with some sort of traditional sacrifice. And instead, Kobra, my NPC, was just like, hey, let's just, just go to the mountains like we intended to do in the first place. So they found a fire elemental, they got magical equipment, they recruited Rupert, a rabbit that Cress could understand, and now they're up in the mountains and they met this witch lady, and she basically impaled Elmer, Cobra's friend, and now they're kind of just taking shelter in this little ice cave.
Ice climbers.
Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
happened in less than a minute, I think. Quick summary.
Sounds good. Hey, Sparkles, welcome to the stream.
Sparkles.
Sparkles!
Yee.
Yay. Ow. I hit my head on a sword.
Congrats.
So just to fit Dargan and Starsock into the campaign, we'll just say that they were behind Cress and Dalheim and Kobra as they were going into the halfling village. Like they
They were there the whole time? We just didn't notice them?
I've just been spying
no, they
on
got
you
they
guys.
got lost. They got
Oh,
lost, but
they got lost.
Darg has his reasons for
They got
being
sacrificed.
gone.
Okay.
He will not speak of that.
we'll just say that they were distracted by like flowers or something in the forest and
So-
lost their way.
So we do know
Sure,
them, right?
let's
We're
go
saying
with
that we know
that.
them, that we're
Yeah.
traveling with them? Okay. Cool. So, if you don't know my character, I
And
am...
not demonic ritual.
Yee.
I am Dolheim. I'm a dwarf, and I got an eye patch on one eye because I have bad wisdom. I can't
Oh.
see things very well. And yeah, that's it. I'm just kind of a foolhardy dwarf. Well, not really foolhardy, but I'm like...
Oh yeah, you
war-hungry.
chucked Kobra in front of the wolf. That
Oh
Yeah, I did throw Kobra in front of a wolf.
That-
Cobra was being
wholeheartedly
annoying.
threw him to the wolves.
Kobra was being a little annoying. I just was like, you know
so
what? I'm
your
gonna
solution
eat
is
him.
to throw him to the wolves.
That's what I thought. I
Got
thought
a
it would be
nat 20,
fun.
landed directly in front of him.
Yep.
Almost got mauled to death.
I literally
Rip.
threw Kobra like into a pack of 5 wolves, and they all started eating him. It was great.
It's really fantastic.
I am Darg. If anything speaks for my personality, I have +5 in intimidation.
Sounds good.
fun.
So you're a big scary dude.
Yep.
Big old dragon. And you are.
I'm-
He has his reasons.
I'm Cress. I'm a Earth genocide, that thing, and I don't
a
really
chicken
have.
on your head.
I have a.
that nobody else
Apparently, I
can
have
see.
a ghost
befriend
chicken on
animals.
my head. That
You like to befriend animals. That's just your thing.
yes, I do.
Except one of them is a curse. Like she's got a ghost chicken
it's
permanently
just
on her head.
always on my head. Nobody else can see it, but it just squawks at me all day. It's really annoying. But then I have Rupert, who is best rabbit, and he is my friend.
He's a
And
baby rabbit.
yes.
That we met last session.
Yeah, and totally supported the whole chucking Kobra to the wolves.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Kill him.
All right. And Ray, want to give us some info about your snake snot person?
Nick knock.
Sneaky Snoop.
I am Starstuck, and I sing music for you, silly mortals.
Oh.
Are you a bard?
Darg likes the snake.
He has a pan flute, and yeah.
Nice.
Fun stuff.
Cool.
Darg has lightning.
So I kind of was hinting last session, like, or like I kind of made up that Kobra had met us somewhat recently, and then that he just asked us a bunch of favors, and I was kind of annoyed with him, but I'm just kind of going along with it for now. I don't know if that's like the story that you're okay with, Foosh, but like that's what I was making up, just to catch you guys up.
Kobra was basically begging you guys to come with him and slay a dragon and kill this monster in the mountains, and you're like, oh, okay.
I thought we were going to go like kill ice things and get
Yeah,
treasure.
kill
because
an
we
ice
didn't-
golem.
He doesn't believe in dragons, does he? Well, he says he does. I don't even know what he
He says
believes.
he doesn't believe in dragons, but he really does.
Oh.
Gotcha. Okay.
Spooky boy.
He's in denial because he thinks that's something to be ashamed of.
Interesting.
Denial is just not a river in Egypt.
Darg just looks at the snake person.
Oh my lord! So
Don't think you might sprain your brain.
Oh my
This
gosh.
just insults Darg. Darg will remember this.
all Telltale style.
Yeah.
But he actually says it.
So we'll
How's
basically
Elmer
say
doing?
that Starsock and Darg were basically following the trail of Kobra, Cress, and Dahlheim, and they basically saw them going in like a circle around the mountains, and then eventually they saw them in a small crevice in the side of the mountain, and
That's amazing.
as you peek in, you see Kobra sitting next to another halfling with some sort of diamond type of thing, like sitting on the floor nearby with blood underneath, and it was crimson, so slimy, looked like it dried a little. And Chris and Dahlheim were just kind of taking a nap in the corner.
So new person to the stream. I can't read your
Kobra
name because
looks
it's like
up
Japanese or
at
something. But hi, welcome to the
Darsock
stream.
and-
We're playing Dungeons and
Darg,
Dragons.
and they're like, "You're late. Where were you when we needed you?"
And yeah, there's a story going
I
on.
can't
with
seem to
stuff.
remember your name. Please don't help me.
Don't help me.
Please don't help me figure out your name. That's so
Darg
rude.
was busy.
He was busy with other things.
You know, playing music.
So,
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Kobra
Sorry.
basically crawled
Do you-
over to Dahlheim and Cress, basically shaking and punching them both into. So they wake up.
punching us until we wake up.
Yeah, like a friendly punch.
Okay. So I'll wake up and I'll be like, "Ah, ooh, what are we killing things? What's going on?" I'll draw my axe.
I'll just be like, why am I being repeatedly punched?
Oh, hey, you two caught up with us, did you? We've been waiting for you, laddies.
I whisper under my breath. He's so short that when it rains, he's last to know.
I resent that. We dwarves are noble under the
He was
mountain.
talking to Dalheim. He was talking about Kobra, probably.
Oh, that's what. Oh,
Cobra, the angry
sorry. I thought he was
midget.
talking to me. Never mind. I don't say that. Hey, John, Joster,
Dark is
Kai,
all-
I
how's it
was
going?
just whispering it in general.
That's me,
whoever.
by the way. Hello.
Oh, gotcha. My bad.
Darg is amused by these people.
There's like a.
What are you doing? Why are you chopping things out of the sky?
Because there was a bug, there's like a gnat flying around, and I decided to smack it with a plastic sword.
Makes sense.
I mean, it worked.
Makes
except
sense,
it
you do
didn't.
not.
He's probably still alive, but I hit him. Sorry.
Wow.
Same.
So Cobra crawls over to his friend Elmer and basically like shakes him awake. He's really groggy, super tired, and kind of still pale of the face from the night before. And he looks up at Starstock and Dark, kind of terrified because he kind of well, they're both dragons, and he's been raised to fear dragons and reptiles and stuff like that
I'm
for
a
forever.
snake. I'm a snake. You attend pure blood.
So there's
Yeah,
a
but-
dragon here.
Yeah, there's a dragon also in the mountains.
What color dragon is he?
It's a white dragon, so that's why he's kind of mistaken Starstock for the dragon.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
Oh.
so he crawls.
We're friends with the
to the back
dragon.
Yeah. So he crawls to the back of the cave with Dalheim and Crest kind of trying to hide behind him. Rupert, however, Rupert is kind of just hopping around, sniffing Starstock, and it's all good.
Why is this one sniffing me?
He's just curious.
He's an adorable baby bunny. I didn't say that in character. Sorry. Yeah, the
I
grizzled
pick it
dwarf
up by the
just.
scruff of its neck and I open my jaw wide.
Oh,
getting
no,
ready
no,
to-
no, no.
He squeaks.
No, cease and desist.
Darg just grabs the bunny from the snake man's hand. I believe this is their pet. Darg does
Oh,
not.
Yes,
God,
please
it-
do not
And-
consume.
And I'm gonna roll intimidate.
You're going to try to intimidate me.
Don't you guys know each other
Yes.
already?
Oh, so do you want me to roll for you for intimidation?
Yeah, I have a plus.
A plus blank.
Oh my lord, I can hear my brother laughing in the other room.
I heard that too. I thought it was your dog again.
Wait, so what's your modifier?
+5 for intimidation.
Yee.
I'm a +5 for
Oh yeah.
intimidation.
So you glare over at Starstock as you're snatching the.
I don't think I'm intimidated.
What's your intimidation?
Well, it
My
would be a wisdom save.
intimidation.
It would be a wisdom save
Yeah,
if you're
wisdom
doing it
save.
by the rules or whatever. I think.
So roll it up. I don't know what the rolling bot is. Oh, you don't use a rolling bot.
No, I use.
We're doing the
dice.
manual
19
way.
plus 4. 19 plus 4.
Ooh.
22.
He's used to
What
your
did I
nonsense. He's just used to it.
Oh, you got a 9 with your.
Sounds
your
like he
mo-
wants to eat a cat. Oh
Ooh,
gosh.
so I'm
With
just like, don't eat bunny.
Don't eat bunny.
Yes,
I thought
please
this
do
was
not eat the bunny.
breakfast.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I feel like at this moment, Chris would probably be like, "Yeah, you can eat Cobra. He makes a better breakfast than all the rest."
Why haven't we killed Kobra yet?
We tried.
You've tried. You have made many attempts.
I've made one
kill Cobra.
attempt.
Darg could
Wasn't real.
attempt. Darg hasn't attempted.
Oh
I mean,
my
you
gosh.
guys already
A lot of
literally
damage.
threw. You guys literally threw him to the wolves and let him get carried away by a witch and almost thrown off.
I mean, that was
off a bridge.
That was mostly for fun. It wasn't really attempting to kill him. If we wanted to kill him, he'd be dead.
Wow. Okay.
He would be dead. It'd be like a.
Darg has Thunder Wave at 2nd level.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So seeing that the whole gang was together, Kobra runs over to his bag of things, pulling it out from underneath Elmer's head as he's still kind of resting on it. And he's checking all of his supplies and stuff. And he's like, "All right, so let's go head off for the golem." And Elmer's kind of just still groggily waking up, looking for his glasses. Like, no, why can't we stay here?
Oh.
What happened?
Darg was told there was a dragon, not a golem.
There are both. There's both.
Exciting.
There's a dragon in the mountains, but Kobra wants to fight a golem.
Well, we were told that there was treasure from the ice golem, so...
Darg can use
Treasure.
Yeah. Kobra looks over at you two and is like, quick question. Did you come up the path and did you see the diamonds growing on the tree? Because just a little warning, don't ever touch those. Don't.
Do I need a roll history to know if I've seen them or not? Or have I seen them, DM?
You can... I mean, I think, yeah, you could probably roll for history.
It's a precious little Cinnabon.
15. 15.
Yeah, you only looked at the diamonds, but you figured that it was kind of a trap as Dalheim did at first, before he started picking all the diamonds off the trees. And as you were passing, you kind of noticed like a little scuffle in the snow, like marks of some sort of scuffle.
Could I roll perception to see what kind of trap it is?
I mean, you've already passed it, but
Okay.
Yeah, this is
you
like
choose to go
retconning.
back to investigate what kind of trap it was.
No, Darg just took a couple of the crystals and just walked away from whatever trap it was.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
So you've
Darg knows what... I want to roll Arcana, actually, to see what these crystals are before I take...
So, we're gonna backtrack a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, sure.
Like a flashback, like a couple of minutes ago.
Sure, why not? If we suddenly hear a screech and have the past couple of minutes overwritten, and we have to go down the guy's cave, we know something bad happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to backtrack a couple of minutes. So, as
It's rewind
Starsock
time.
Oh my gosh.
and Darg were trekking up the mountains, trying to look for their friends, seeing some footprints and marks of something beneath the tree. You come across these icy, see-through type of trees with little... They look like ice gems hanging off of the trees, but you don't know for sure. So do either of you want to roll for investigation?
I'll roll
I want
investigation.
to roll Arcana, because I have nothing
Okay.
investigate.
I just got a
plus
20
2.
dirty. Dirty 20 investigation.
My dice are not on me. I have an Arcana of plus...
Okay, so as you're looking at these trees, you see that they have a consistency that does not look like ice and looks more like a gem than anything else. They look exactly like pointed diamonds. And you see that some of the diamonds on these trees are missing from their place. So, yeah. So what did you roll for?
What did I roll for Arcana?
Oh, I didn't roll yet. I'm sorry. What's your
Oh.
modifier for Arcana?
Plus 2.
Okay, you gotta... Okay. So, you pull one of these diamond-looking gems from the trees, and you see it has a bit of a magical... a blue aura to it, surrounding these diamonds. Like, inside the diamond. Yeah.
I don't think you should be touching those.
Darg is fine. Darg is sorcerer. He's gonna use shocking grasp to like overwhelm the spell, which is, I guess, he's basically just gonna crack the crystal and destroy the spell.
Oh, okay.
You want to shatter the diamond?
Yep. Darg
Okay.
can use this later.
An
Okay, do you
attack
have-
roll against a diamond.
Just don't question it.
Well, what's the AC
My,
of a diamond?
The
air
shocking
conditioning?
grasp is +5 and 1d8 of damage.
Well, okay. Brr. Oh. I was gonna say- Okay, so you take the diamond into your hand, and with little effort, you crack the diamond in very
That's
small
powerful.
pieces, in small pieces. Some of them are super small, like really tiny, like barely able to see them anymore, and you basically release the blue aura from the diamond, and the diamond turns into this grayish color.
I put the remains in a pouch and put it in my bag.
Diamond
Alright,
dust.
so as you are putting the diamond in your bag, you hear a whole bunch of screaming coming from the distance, and you see little flashes of light.
This does not look too good. You should probably put that back.
Good luck putting that back. Put your pile of dust back on the tree.
I ready my spells in case of combat.
Oh boy.
I'd like to hide behind a nearby rock if possible, or under the snow. Since I'm white, I would blend in.
Alright, so Ray, roll for stealth.
All right. 18 plus 7.
Ooh.
So
Alright.
does that work?
So you race behind this giant rock and you throw yourself on the ground, some like blending your scales with the snow, hiding yourself completely out of sight. Except your tail is sticking out, but no one would be able to see that because it's blending in with the snow so much. So Luma, while you're waiting for danger, do you want to roll for investigation to try to see what's going on in the distance?
Can I roll perception instead? I have 0 in investigation.
No, perception would be trying to get out of something, I would believe.
Okay.
Some sort of
Perception is
trickery.
eyesight.
My investigation is +0. I also don't have my dice on me because I figured you guys had a dice bot.
By the
do
way,
not.
Yeah.
Perception is eyesight, so basically,
Oh, so it's just eyesight.
you see something. Or
Oh, okay. Well, okay, then I'll roll for perception. So what's your modifier?
+0. Oh, my modifier perception plus.
Yeah.
Plus
Okay. So you squint your eyes, and in the distance you see 4 or 5 shadows
2. Oh, that's
moving
crazy.
towards the mountain, and you see one lonesome shadow standing on the bridge, kind of crouched into a little ball.
Firebolt.
Oh no.
You're just gonna
no.
straight up firebolt. So are you gonna firebolt towards the group, the bigger group running towards the mountains, or the one sitting on the bridge?
Actually, are these creatures within range?
Wait, so I thought we were like asleep and resting a couple minutes ago, right?
Yeah, but we're reversing time just
Okay.
for yeah.
120 feet is Firebolt's range.
I was actually thinking of poison spray.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Oh.
only 10 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna do with Firebolt then. 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, poison spray's 10 feet.
Yeah.
It's 1d10 of damage.
What did he roll on his perception?
17.
Oh boy, including modifier.
No, not including modifier.
Oh boy, so that's like a 19.
Yeah. So, are you just gonna straight up do a firebolt just towards the one person or the group of 5?
The group, because I can catch them all on fire.
Oh,
I
Why?
think Firebolt has a...
Dark likes fire. It is very useful.
It's also very hot.
are you doing the research?
That's hot. That's
Yeah,
hot. It's 41.
You can only target one person. Any flammable objects hit is ignited. If it's not being worn or carried.
Okay, then I'll still hit the ones running toward the mouth.
Oh boy.
Which one? I think it's a one target spell.
It is, yeah.
Just pick one.
Oh,
It is.
you're just
plus
aiming
5 to
towards
hit. I'm just aiming towards the people
the
running
general
towards the mountain.
group. So you
It's plus 5
fire a shot towards the group, but they seem to disappear within the mountains before the fireball even reaches them.
Very well. Can I roll Arcana to see what just happened, or like something?
I don't
can
know. Would it
roll
be insight? Question.
I think
Arcana
it'll be
for
insight.
anything magic. Arcana is like history on magic things.
Would it be Arcana?
Yeah, it kind of would. It would be Arcana.
Okay, I'm gonna roll Arcana. I should also probably go get. You should also probably take someone else's turn so I can go get my die.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, Ray, are you still cowering behind the rock, or are
I'm
you
not
trying
cowering. Thank you very much.
Magical Girl TV just subscribed. Thanks.
I'm
Wow.
blending in with the snow.
Exactly.
For my own safety.
He's one cool boy. Sorry.
Actually, you know what? This may actually be a bad thing for me because I feel my temperature dropping, and I'm a
Oh.
snake.
Oh.
Oh,
Well.
it's okay. It's fine.
Cold-blooded.
It's fine.
Yeah, it is
I'd
fine.
like to peek. I'd like to peek to see what's going on. Can I do that?
Yes, that would be perception, I would think. If you're
I
just...
have a die now.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
My
Roll for-
perception.
Roll for your Arcana in the meantime.
23.
Luma. Ooh.
It does a 21 hit?
I mean, you're not hitting anything. You're just using your Arcana just to
Does
see
a
what happens, right?
21 succeed?
Yes, of course. The 21 succeeds. So you're looking over at the bridge, and you're focusing your sight, particularly on the individual on the bridge, and
Are
you
we
see a
talking about me or
whole
him?
bunch of glowing aura on that bridge. Kind of, the aura lights up this person's face, and you see kind of a wrinkly old witch.
Are we talking about me or him with that?
Luma sees
Luna.
this.
Okay.
Or
Do I know what spell it is? Is it an illusion or?
No, it's no illusion.
Okay.
Michaela and EJ.
Someone was
No,
observing
but
that.
you do see an illusion of some sort of fluffy thing at the bottom of the chasm.
So, do
Do I
I
just
see
going to
anything?
move on?
So here for the silent rage.
Yeah. As you're peeking out, you see Darg looking towards the direction of the bridge, and as you're looking out towards the bridge as well, you do in fact see the same old lady that Darg does, kind of crouching over a whole bunch of diamonds that you have you were picking from trees earlier, Dart. But yeah, you do star stalk. You see the witch and the
Okay,
diamonds.
so
and
can
everything.
I stealth my way closer to the witch? But I'd like to just like dig through the snow like a mole, kind of.
Kind of like slither over.
Yeah, slither over while still trying to stay under or blending in with the snow. Can I do
Yeah.
that?
Roll for stealth.
All right. Does 12 do it?
I punched my hands.
How do you even do that?
Yeah, you slither under a safe pile of snow. Dark kind of notices you because you're like slithering past him. But quick question? What's your speed?
My speed
Yeah.
is
Speed.
30.
Okay, so you're slithering towards this bridge pretty fast. Dark, do you choose to follow?
Darg wants to see if he can sneak up and behind the witch.
Oh, but the witch is on the bridge,
I'm not a
kind
witch
of
anyway.
facing towards the. Yeah, kind of. Can you imagine like a bridge over a chasm?
No.
Yeah.
No,
You're on the
what's a
right
bridge?
side, and she's kind
What's
of
a
facing the
bridge?
right side, so you wouldn't be able to sneak up behind her.
Basically, she's facing you.
Yeah, she's basically facing towards the side of the chasm that you'd be going
Darg
towards
will
to get on the bridge.
thunderclap her off the bridge.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Dark's philosophy of, oh, there is an entity, kill it!
Wait, so you're going to try to find a way to like fly over somehow, or?
No, Darg is gonna go up to the bridge and use thunderclap and make her go flying.
Oh boy!
Lord.
All right, roll for stealth.
There is no
Actually,
chance she is an
Thunderwave does
NPC.
more
This is
damage.
definitely an enemy.
All right.
Thunder wave actually because
She
it
will
does-
have to be within 15-foot cube of you.
Yeah, and she's like a safe.
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
20 feet away.
I'm also gonna cast it second level.
Okay. You still need to roll for stealth though.
Oh, yep, that too.
Yep.
What is stealth?
Hope you don't have a negative.
It just
Plus
increases
0,
its
so I'm good.
Plus
Alright.
0.
Does a 13 succeed?
Yes. You successfully with star stuck.
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
And it was a constitution.
JC, I like your philosophy. Your philosophy.
Wait, so for her, you want me to
I
do
don't
a
have her back to
constitution
this
roll?
chair to stop
In
me from
order
doing
for him
things
to
like
do
that.
Thunder Wave, she needs to do a Constitution saving throw. He doesn't have to do a he doesn't do a attack roll.
It
with
is
Thunder Wave.
3. Actually, I do. I have to roll 13 or higher with them.
It doesn't say that on here if you're doing Thunder Wave.
I think I'm
doing
okay.
D&D Beyond. It pulls straight from the book.
My parabola is that I
The parabola.
Wait, what was the parabola about
You
again?
said that your sanity.
So should I roll?
parabola...
It is an attack,
Yeah.
so it is a roll.
Yes. Roll for thunder wave.
Clawing at each other with lightning cast.
13 exactly, so I hit.
Lol, he fell.
All right.
Yeah, my
and
elbow.
So
That's
would you roll for
3.
damage?
I roll for damage. I have the dice.
I'm good.
Oh no.
Rolling
horrible.
now.
This poor old lady. I mean, Ethan and Chris, or Michaela, you kind of know the backstory behind the witch.
I
so
mean,
you-
we ain't
Yeah.
here, we can't do anything. We're
fine.
asleep in a cave
6
somewhere.
damage.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And it also knocks them back.
Oh boy. Did you
Oh
get...
boy.
At higher levels, when you cast this level using a spell slot of second level or higher, damage increases by 1d8. So I did 3d8. And Did it? She has to roll a
Constitution save.
I really need to
she is
stop
pushed
having
10
objects.
feet away from you.
You're
If she
so-
fails,
Hey,
she's
Ezra,
pushed
too.
10 feet away if the Constitution
You
save
missed him
fails.
falling out of his chair.
I did fall out of my chair. It hurt.
Yeah. Oh
She
boy.
has-
Okay, so as you are doing your thunder wave, is that what it's called?
Yes, Thunderwave.
As you are firing your thunder wave straight down the bridge, you knock her all the way to the other side, destroying a little bit of the bridge, and you see a whole bunch of diamonds flying off the bridge.
Diamonds
Into the
in
chasm
sky
below.
and through the abyss.
Do you want to quickly roll for investigation?
By the way, am I close enough to be hit by that?
No,
It
you're,
It is a
you're behind
15 feet cube.
Yeah, so,
I will roll
Roll-
investigation.
or perception.
Perception
Either
works
would
too,
work.
because I actually have a
Yeah,
bonus.
either would work.
Ooh, does
These are all the things I was talking about.
6?
Yeah, you don't see anything
'Cause-
special about these diamonds except for the blue aura that you saw earlier.
Earlier I was talking about how
I
speed
shall
is an
collect
OP
them and
superpower.
crush them.
Yeah, but they're already falling off the bridge!
These are all the things I was talking
Oh,
about.
never
You
but
knocked
I
them
couldn't find it
off!
before.
Why are
Did
you
I knock
shouting?
the old lady off?
You're talking
No,
very
you
loud.
send her flying all the way to the other side of the bridge.
I like the idea that I just.
this to Mrs. Bumbley?
Or squirrels.
As you knock her back,
Oh, that was Grandma Nut. That was her name.
Grandma Nut.
Oh my gosh.
you knock her, when you knock her to the other side, you knock her straight to her doorstep of her little hut on the other side, and kind
Do you have
of
power?
crying, red of the face, she runs back into her hut. Are you still going to pursue this poor lady?
Nope, the threat has been eliminated.
I have discerned that you are no longer a threat.
Darg is.
Huh?
You are
decidedly
a
threat.
non-threat.
Also,
That's
I
seconds
used
too.
1 second level slot and one first level slot, I think. No, I used a cantrip, not a first.
You're a first level spot.
Oh, get wrecked.
Oh!
Wrecked.
Okay,
Darg
so
will continue on.
are you both going to go after the whole group of shadows that you saw before, heading into the mountains?
Is it going the same direction we're going?
Yes. It's only a little off path, but it's not
Aw,
too far.
Wi-Fi stinks. Sorry.
I think it's time to investigate these.
Darg does not care. They are not an immediate threat.
Immediate or not.
Out of
they may
curiosity-
be in the future.
What's Darg's intelligence?
Darg's intelligence is 11.
Well, that's above average.
Yeah, he's just average intelligence guy.
What about his
Oh,
wisdom?
don't worry, that's way better than Cobra's, which is about half of that.
Well, I guess
Minus
I'm a
2
better tank
intelligence.
than him too.
Oh my gosh, 2 intelligence. Ouch.
-2, yep.
Ethan, no, you will probably fall again if
Can
you
you
sword dance.
even speak functionally?
Yeah,
Even the original D&D rulebook, there was like a rule that if you had below a certain level of intelligence, you couldn't functionally speak.
Oh.
no, he has it's like all over the place. Like he has like a -2 for Arcana and Religion, but like a 0 for History and Nature and a 1 for Investigation.
That's
So-
weird.
It's all over the place.
But
Someone
like,
dropped
I
a
believe in the
knife.
rulebook,
Sneaky
there's
snook.
something that says if you have a low
Took a
enough
grip.
intelligence score, you can't speak.
That's if you're role playing.
That's fair. But anyways, Darg is continuing on. He does not care about anything that is not an immediate threat. The witch was
We
on their
do.
path. so
But
he just-
Starstock, do you still want to investigate the trail at least?
That's a video idea.
Yes, I would like to investigate the trail.
I could.
Okay.
Well, then I would just play
Investigation brings up on a 18.
So that's what you rolled?
That's
game.
That's what total.
Write down that idea.
Okay.
Don't let me forget.
So,
What do you mean you wanna sneeze?
as you were staring at these footprints in the sno, you see. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry,
what-
we're
that's
just getting
what is left in
distracted.
So you were investigating these footprints. You see small footprints, big footprints, kind of thin ones, and if you're really smart, you know
Why
that
is
they
that
belong
good?
to a whole rally of different sorts of people.
Do I know if they are human or different kinds of species? Or do I need a roll for that?
Oh no, you know that they are mostly kind of human, but from their individual footprints, they don't.
Human.
They're like different types of people.
Oh my
Right,
gosh.
okay.
That was
Well,
very close.
Well,
I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
Michaela, have you caught on to what's happening?
What?
I just
I
almost
was
chopped her in the
trying to
nose with a
not have
sword.
Ethan
I'm
kill
sorry.
me.
What happened?
I was gonna say, did you not catch on to the different types of footprints?
I've
belonging
caught on to what's
different types
happening
of
before
human-like
it even
characters?
happened, which is why I was confused about like his high roll for perception. Never mind, it's fine.
Okay.
okay,
Dog does
well,
not care about
so what
whatever is
starts-
going on. He only cares if it's going to attack.
Yeah.
How does
so
Dark function in
Starstock-
society?
Putting two and two
Dark
together,
attacks
you
first
think
and
it's your
Ashley
group of
later.
friends.
After they are done.
Yeah.
okay.
So you
Ask
assume
questions
that
after
it's
they're
your
done.
friends.
I got your nose at a new level.
Well, Doc, shall we follow these footprints?
Darg
Stuck
does
to my
not
head.
care.
I can't get it off.
Darg is going to meet up with other people.
I like
Goodbye.
the hearts.
And he
of
walks
other
off.
people.
I'm sorry if I'm
Starts-
being frustrating, but
No, it's just if you want to roll an investigation.
If you want to roll
Roll
investigation.
investigation.
Yeah, my
Roll
friend.
investigation, please.
Investigation lasts forever.
Perception never ends.
does a 5 succeed?
What are we doing with
You
our
can still see
lives?
that the footprints are different sizes, but you cannot put two and two together as to who they might be.
2 and 2 is 4.
Are you sure?
No.
Darg follows the main path.
And I'll
Do you-
I don't understand.
No,
Neither do I understand what's going on, so
Foosh is just like, oh no, you're derailing my campaign. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Where are you going? So basically, Starstock. I can't say your name. It's really hard.
Starstock?
Yeah. So as you are following the trail, you see a little crevice in the side of the mountains, and you basically see everyone kind of sleeping. After, Chris and Dalheim know what happened to Elmer.
Oh wait, we're found now?
Yeah, you're found by Starstock, but
Okay, cool.
did I completely go the wrong?
Nice.
Why did you not tell me this?
because your character did not get a high enough investigation to know.
And also,
And he
Plus,
just
as a
didn't care to
DM,
follow
I
me.
don't want to say your characters are right there. You gotta figure it out for yourself.
does Darg
So-
eventually discover that there's no one where
No.
he's going?
He's lost
Starstock
forever.
needs
You're
to
going
go
back-
fetch Darg.
You're going like down the main path back towards where you came from, right? Like back towards the town of the Hobbit people?
Hobbit people.
No, he's going up the mountains.
Oh.
Have fun. Don't
Well, I guess
die.
he's gonna come across the people we were gonna go fight first.
Darg will befriend
Lit.
the dragon. Darg is part dragon.
That's good luck with that.
But anyway, Starstock. Now that Darg is completely following along the trail and completely not fighting your friends, now you have to go get Darg.
Does anyone? We don't know where Dark is, but I guess Wanty
Darg
might.
is going on the main trail, and
Instead, I go to the party and say hello to everyone.
Okay, so then we
even
play
though
out the scene from
everyone
earlier.
is fast asleep, everyone is fast asleep.
We can play out the scene from earlier, and then poof, it's done.
Yeah.
Now we're all awake.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Where's
No, the party is not awake. This is still
Where's
like around nighttime as soon as you get back. So this kind of works out perfectly. So you say hello, and everyone's like fast asleep, look like they're dead and passed out, and
Oh,
We look like we're
really
dead.
tired.
that's only
Wait, we
over.
didn't keep anyone for watch?
No,
Josh.
everyone kind of just fell asleep.
Are we not smart? Okay, I guess we're just gonna let ourselves get eaten by wolves or
Right
something.
back.
Or crazy ladies.
Oh, Dark is back?
I will be right back.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So, Star
I would
Stuck,
like-
now you gotta go on a separate mission to get Darg.
Well, no. While they're asleep, I'd like to go through their bag.
I don't think I
They're
would be
oh.
asleep. I think I, would be taking the honorable approach, and I'd be like, I'll keep watch for you all for the night, or I'll take first watch or something.
Oh,
So
okay,
he's
so...
awake.
Yeah, I would just
I
be
guess
awake,
Alheim
sitting in
is
there,
awake.
maybe like a little fire. I don't
Okay.
know if that would collapse the ice cave we're in, but something
No,
like that. Okay.
No, I mean, Cobra had his torch up, so you're basically
Okay,
With-
cool.
Cobra's torch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to sneak in then without them seeing me, and look through their bags. Can I do
I mean,
that?
I'm watching the entrance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm white, and the snow is white.
There's only one entrance!
Dark has
Yes.
returned.
It's like I'm 10 feet away from the door, and you're like, hold on, let me sneak through and get to your bag. And,
It's
I
possible.
don't notice
No,
you.
it's not. It is not possible.
Yeah.
If you want to be
Why do you want to
invested,
take our stuff? I thought we were friends already.
Okay, fine. If I can't sneak in, I'll just go up to him and say hi.
0 out of 9 needs more pancakes, says Hawk. With a touch of dark magic.
Pancakes.
Hello
Mama,
there,
drop your
little
pancake.
dwarf.
Land on her cat's face.
Oh, hello. What's her name again?
Starstuck.
Starstock. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Oh, hello again, Starstock. Where's Darg?
I do not know. He didn't want to follow me.
Oh, well, that's typical.
Perhaps
Darg
we
will
should go
remember
look
that.
for him.
Look for him. Well, I mean, you found us quick enough, didn't you?
Yes, but he took the upper path, the main path.
Is he going after the ice golems himself?
What's this about a golem?
That's why we came here, remember? Kobra was telling us that we'd get all this great treasure and stuff, and if we go fight these ice dudes. That's why we had... never mind.
I was busy playing my pan flute.
I see. Well, sure, I suppose we can go find him. Should we wake someone else up to keep watch? Do you think he'll be long?
I think they'll be fine.
Well, sounds good to me.
The threat has been eliminated.
the threat is still roaming. So I guess I'll get
Dark is the threat.
up. Dark is the threat.
How did
Honestly.
you find out? Dark will eliminate whoever told you.
Dark will eliminate himself.
So we should go together. Better in packs.
I agree. When was the last time you saw him?
A few moments ago, before we split off.
Oh, then what are we waiting for? We might still catch him. I'll get to my
I
little
lead
dwarf
the
feet
way.
and start
Dwarf
chugging
feet.
along.
I lead the way.
Okie doke, I'll
Alright.
follow. Leaving the cave.
So, all right. So you trek up the steep slope, going around the mountain, and as you are following, you see Darg's footprints in the snow, and some of the winds start to pick up as you are getting closer to reaching the top.
How dark is it at this time of night?
It is
How
nighttime.
dark is it?
So is it?
I got dark vision.
I don't. So will I be like?
Yeah, but you have a
struggling?
torch. You have Cobra's torch, so you can.
I have
kinda
a
see.
torch.
I have a torch.
I have the torch now.
Yay.
I wasn't acting like it, but I have a torch.
You
Alright,
do in fact have a torch.
cool. So I'll use that to not fall and die.
Good plan.
Dwarf, do
Yes.
you happen to have something warm? This is curdling my blood.
Yes.
Just so you know, yeah, you do have the wolf pelt from before.
You mean the cold?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking Wanty.
Oh.
You mean the cold is, wait, we have the wolf pelt still? I thought we turned them in to the lady.
No, but you kept one. You just had to kill the wolf, so you didn't have to turn it in.
I see, okay.
Yeah, so you basically gave...
Yes, it is
one.
cold out here. I am, after all, a serpent.
Well, here, can I give her, or him, are you a him or a her?
I'm a him.
Okay. Could I give him my, like, weapon that's enchanted with, like, fire magic now, and, like, he can put that on his back, keep him a little bit warmer?
Yeah, or you could just give him the wolf pelt.
Well,
That's fine.
I can do both. I'm gonna, like, give him the wolf pelt to put on, and, like, also this to, I don't know, help him stay warmer. Like a heat source on his back.
And a fire enchanted sword?
It's a fire enchanted, great axe, but I want it back for combat or whatever. It's just for keeping you warm right now.
Right.
You don't have to add it to your character sheet or anything if you don't want to.
Just in case I am.
Okay.
When you put that great axe on me, you could tell I slow down considerably.
Are you over encumbered?
Oh, because it's heavy?
It's heavy for me, yes. I'm not that strong.
I see. Perk up. It's not that bad.
At least it's warm.
Yep. Warmer than your attitude sometimes.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Get wrecked.
That
Alright.
was
I feel like he doesn't actually have the intelligence to say that.
Who, mine?
Yep.
Mine, I have a +4 in intelligence, I'll have you know.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was someone else. Who has the really low intelligence?
That's Cobra.
Cobra.
Cobra's an idiot.
Cobra's doing a sleepy sloop.
Cobra is asleep.
Was it yours a +2?
Who?
Luma?
Oh, Darg's was a +2, wasn't it? Or no, wait.
Mine's
Who's-
an 11, so it's
Oh, no.
average.
Okay, I don't know
Oh,
what's...
you're average. Okay, so mine's like a genius compared to yours.
Considering Dark speaks in the first person,
You mean third person?
Okay,
although
so
he is a sorcerer.
we're traveling about.
All right.
Okey-doke.
So as you are traveling about, some of the winds pick up, and a whole bunch of snow is starting to rain down upon you.
What's with this weather up here?
I would think, Darg, you would have to roll for survival in the freezing cold.
You mean
Thunder's dragon. What are
SWAT
you
team
talking?
or whatever?
What kind of dragon is he?
Starstruck
Thunder
man,
Dragon.
Starstock. Got it.
What up?
SWAT team.
I thought Cobra was, or I mean,
Are you okay?
no.
Oh wait, no.
The last time I played
Reading
D&D,
through
I was a
the-
barbarian with a
reading through
shark
the
head
thing,
and no
you would have to make
intelligence.
a
My conversations were interesting.
Darg, since you are in the strong wind and heavy snowfall region, you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw, because it's so bad where you are.
Oh, okay.
The weather is awful.
awful. Wow.
Sour beer in his
Six.
eyes.
So I could not use my knives.
Oh boy.
Make him not
So-
I need other people to roll for me. These dice are terrible.
It's the roll of the dice.
Obviously, the dice have their own luck associated with them. You get
Yeah.
dice with too bad of luck, then you can never win.
Yes. So as you are nearing a village in the distance, it is safely around 30. Well, not 30. I'll just say about 10 or 20 feet away. You feel a strong gust of wind knock you back into the thick snow, and with the speed of the snow falling, you already feel like part of your body is being covered by the immense amount of snow.
Who's that, Darg or Star?
Dark. That's just dark.
Okay, gotcha.
Darg lights a torch and continues on.
You would have to do a strength roll just to get up in the freezing cold.
Dark
good, I
is
have a
cold.
+2 in that.
Oh boy! So you better not roll on that one.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
21.
21.
Oh my gosh.
That means
Okay.
it's dead. Don't even.
All right, so you shift your body into a position where arms can push you up to the point of your knees, and then with the remaining strength, you manage to stand back up and light your torch and continue on, even though it's like freezing cold and the wind's super strong and probably should have blown it out by now. I'll let you pass with the torch.
Dark continues on.
Dark continues to this village. As Starstock and Dalheim are approaching this village as well, you're also going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I rolled a natural.
I will
20
be
for
right
that
back.
one.
A nat 20?
Yeah, nat 20.
Has Mickey entered the chat?
Hey,
We're doing Mickey
EJ,
Yeah.
it's our turn.
What were we doing?
Yeah. You're rolling for a
Constitution
Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
Don't die.
I got a 19.
That's
Wait, no,
not
not a 19. A 22 or 21.
You cannot do math.
No, I can't.
All right, so you guys, with Dalheim being so short and
Oh.
don't be offended, and Starstock being a snake, the two of you easily follow Dark's trail and make it to the village.
Makes sense.
So, is Dark still here, or is he gone for a little while?
I think he stepped away.
Oh, okay. So, as Dark's being a little slow making it into this village, as soon as he is shielded by a building, you two see him, and you race up to him.
Well, there you are. You gave us a right good scare running off like that.
Why are you speaking like
Even
that?
though he's
Because
gone.
I can't get a consistent accent for this guy, because he's supposed to be like Scottish, but I can't do a Scottish accent.
Just
I can't do a
always
dwarf
say, I
voice.
saw a fear in his eyes.
But that's not Scottish, that's just weird.
Shush, it is Scottish. She said it.
Just need to do a Texan accent and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, totally that.
Definitely. Only speak in Rayla quotes.
Chris, as you were back in the cave, do you want to try to wake up to see?
I have returned.
Oh, you have returned.
Oh,
Welcome back.
hi.
I dropped my
So you-
sword.
How could you?
That's
You
fine.
could have checked up on Elmer while he was sleeping.
Yes, if I'm awake, I will do that.
All right. We'll just have you roll for investigation. Meanwhile, with Darg and Ray and everyone else, I'm switching back and forth between actual names and character names.
I know.
Darg behind you see Starstock and Dalheim racing up behind you.
I sliced my fingers with a plastic sword.
That takes talent.
What
It
took
hurt.
you so long?
I'm here with 1,000 voices. I'm trying.
Dog, we've come to pick you up.
You can't lift me above your head. You need to roll for
I
sure.
do not
I'm
think
just kidding.
Snake can pick me up.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
Dark does not think Snake can pick me up.
I did not mean it in a literal sense.
Dark does not think you can date me either.
In your wildest dreams. No, we are here to take you back to where our
That was
party
hilarious.
is.
Why did nobody else laugh at that?
I was zoned out for a second.
I did too, but like all I heard was Ray was trying to pick up Lumachan, and then he was like, I don't think you could do that, and he's like, I didn't mean literally, and he's like, I don't want to date you either. Because picking
That's
him
exactly
up.
what happened.
Ha 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 ha.
That was amazing. Why are you not? Okay.
Because when you described it, it didn't sound funny.
I'm sorry,
sure
I can't tell stories funnily. Oh well, I tried.
The laugh completely overtook you, says Joycey.
Carry on. I'm sorry for disrupting everything.
Alright, and Chris, what did you roll for investigation?
17.
Woo.
Alright, so you see that Elmer is still kind of
Going to the glue factory.
yeah, he's still in pain, like all curled up on the floor with the wolf pellet over his shoulder, and he's still like super cold and super pale in the face, and he does not look too hot.
Well, I can cast my fancy thing, my cure wounds spell to fix him up, because I slept, and that means I can do stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you ran out of cure wounds before you could even heal him before.
I know, so I just had to let him suffer.
Well, Cobra did medical stuff, and he was super bad at it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so you're going to use cure wounds on Elmer?
Indeedo.
Dang.
Alright.
Cheeto?
I need the chat stats for that. The chat stats.
The chat stats. What heard you say?
I need the stats for that spell so you can know how to roll for that.
Yes, that would be helpful.
I think you just need to touch the person.
Yeah,
think
but
you
I
can
know
always-
what I need to know what die it is. Cure
I thought it was
wounds.
just a d20 for success and then something else.
It's
for...
one. Yeah, I needed the something else. 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which
That's what I was
is
just about
+7.
to say. I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay, cool. So, yay. 1d8.
Thanks.
plus d20. Wow!
Ooh, I
That's
did it good.
8 plus 7 is 15 hit points recovered.
All right, yeah. Elmer is completely back to normal. You
Yay.
press your hands against the giant gaping wound on his stomach, and you hold another hand against his completely scarred and impaled back, and with your earthly magic, you restore
Just
some
like
of the skin and flesh that was lost, closing up some of the gaping wounds.
Great.
Yay! So he's fine now.
I did it.
Elmer seems to be sleeping much more peacefully.
Yay, I'm a mother. I fixed him.
Yay!
You're a
Adopt
mother?
Elmer. Hashtag adopt Elmer.
How does...
In the background, play In the Arms of an Angel.
In the arms of
An angel.
Fly away
from here.
Right, so
and die.
Dalheim and Starstock, you are still trying to convince Dark to go back to the rest of the group.
Is it still the middle of the night?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
or-
with your trek, it's kind of more like...
Oh, I didn't know there was a town
something.
here. Why don't we just stay here? Bring the others here.
It may be safer, but we need to investigate first.
What's the town look like? Is it like a town with... Well, I guess it's the middle of the night, so I guess they're
It's
probably
like a
not
very
people walking
very small kind of mountain village.
around. Does it look like it's been lived in, or is it like abandoned? What's the T?
I don't know, it looks like people live in there.
Okay.
I'd like to slither up to a door and knock on it.
Oh, jeez, that's a very loud knock.
He acts it out, man.
Oh yeah.
He slithered up to it too.
All right, so you pound on the door, and the person to answer is another halfling dressed in a whole bunch of wolf pelts and all sorts of, like fur over top of some sort of armor. He holds up a spear, and basically screams like, "What do you want?" Like,
No
What do you-
need for this violence. I merely would like to say good evening, and would you like to hear some music for a place to stay?
Just like a white snake comes up to you.
Perception
Hello, it's
for
the
that.
middle of the
I mean,
night. Would you like to
persuasion.
hear some music?
I am not
Would you like-
threatening at all.
No, I would
you
not
like
have you roll.
persuasion? Okay.
No, do not roll persuasion.
Okay.
You are not a door-to-door salesperson. You're not rolling
No,
persuasion for him to buy a product.
Buy my performance.
Buy my product. So the guard still holds up his spear, like, you shouldn't be here. And he's like trying to act all tough, and you see like his wife and kids run down the stairs, like, what is going on? What's happening? Like,
I just need a place to stay for the night.
It's okay,
You
my
still
friend.
shouldn't be here.
We can go to the inn or something instead of a random person's house.
Is there an inn in this village?
Darg rolls perception to find the nearest tavern.
Yeah.
Dog rolls perception.
Doesn't he have disadvantage since it's nighttime? No? Okay, Tuki.
Dog rolls
we'll
perception with disadvantage.
It's fine. No, he does not. I won't say that he has a disadvantage because he has a torch. So
The only one to light a torch.
I mean,
I have a torch too.
Dalheim has a torch. So did you roll perception?
Yes, I am about to.
20 to 40 feet of range. That's pretty impressive.
Why are all my dice so bad? Someone else roll for me.
I mean, you gotta go with what you got.
You know what? I'll just roll for him since we know that he has very unlucky dice. They're loaded. Loaded dice.
Considering one of them is literally crooked.
Well,
what kind of dice do you have? Did you make them out of Play-Doh?
No.
Are they metal dice?
No, they're plastic.
Oh, okay.
Weird. I mean, all of the dice are crooked, kind of. Like, they got angles to them. I don't know.
Angles is
Alright,
not the same as crooked.
You look down the street and you see some light illuminating what looks like a tavern. It's kind of very compressed, but it has like 2 floors. So
I still ask the halfling, is there a place for us to stay in this village?
If there's a place for Rat and Judge.
He cautiously
The dice
looks
are
at
red.
you. It's like, yes, but I hope you're not planning on staying very long.
We just need a single night.
No, why don't you want people staying at your inn? I can't do a consistent voice. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was.
I've become just a random redneck. I don't know what's going on, man.
All right, so you're basically asking why?
Yeah, like why does he not want people staying at his inn?
In the same place.
Yeah, it's like the same place.
Dark
Only it doesn't have like a bar downstairs like the other one did.
I would think
That is
people would want
cool.
business for their inn.
What?
I said I would think people want business for their inn. Why would you not want us to stay?
Well, the inn that we have is mainly a military inn for some of the troops to stay if they couldn't afford a house up here in the mountains for guard patrol.
Is this guy a halfling?
Yeah, they're all halflings. Every single one of them.
Gotcha. Oh, I didn't realize you halflings had a military.
What country doesn't have a military?
What?
You were saying dark. Dark.
Darg will order ale and sit.
And sit.
In the street.
No, he will sit in the tavern.
Okay. So the man behind the counter, he pours you a drink and asks you to pay a gold piece for a drink.
This is some expensive alcohol you have.
Darg
Yeah.
does not care. He pays for the drink.
Oh, okay. That's very kind. So you place 1 gold piece down on the table, and you get a really big really big. What are you getting? Ale, rum, whiskey.
The finest drink he has.
Ooh. Pulling out the big guns.
Or the highest proof, I should say.
Oh, all right. I mean, everything's the same price, so it's not really the highest, but seeing your size, he pours you a big mug of mug of ale. So it's not the strongest, but it's kind of the most expensive because no one really wants it. And they have so
Wait.
Yeah.
It's the most expensive because nobody wants it?
Maybe that's why
EJ,
nobody wants it.
what's your character name again?
Don't even question.
I am Dahlheim.
Dahlheim. Okay.
Oh,
So I
Torn.
looked at,
Guard sits down at one of the tables and begins drinking.
I mean, for the guards, like they don't, unless they want to stay sober. Like that's the only reason why they would drink the ale, because it doesn't really make them all that drunk.
I look towards the bartender and I say to him, perhaps you can give my friend Dahlheim here a discount. And I would like to cast suggestion using that. Basically, it just allows me to play a suggestion in his head, make it think like it's his idea. If he cannot be charmed, he's immune to the effect. He must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail, he pursues the action described to the best ability.
Oh, okay.
And it lasts for an hour.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. So
And the saving throw is a DC. Let me see, where's my spell?
So I don't actually have any money?
I mean, it
So-
doesn't really. I was gonna say it doesn't really matter because he got a nat one anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, just give it to him for free.
Yeah. So he doesn't even say anything. He just pours Dalheim a same size mug, but not of ale, but of rum instead. Because
Thank you, my good man. And how much is this?
you're not paying for it.
Fair enough.
No need to pay. We don't have many travelers.
Now this is my kind of tavern.
You have no idea that Darstock basically convinced this guy into giving you one for free.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just like, yeah, free drinks.
Wow, this is great. Wow,
So,
being in the
like,
military as a halfling really has its perks.
Oh, my good bartender. Is there any rumors around that I could hear?
No, sir, no rumors. Just a ceremony coming up in approximately 3 days.
Ceremony,
Still
you
Approximately
Okay.
3 days.
Bright
What
moon will
kind
follow.
of ceremony are we speaking of?
But we have a halfling spring ceremony down in the village. We send up a couple of halflings to the dragon's den.
You're offering live sacrifice?
We don't like to call it sacrifice. We call it giving thanks.
I see.
Darg wants to meet this dragon, but he does not want to die. How do I do so? How do I do so?
How do you meet this dragon and not die?
I'm asking this halfling.
Well, people, like, no one has ever gone up to the dragon and have walked out of his cave alive.
Darg will have to do so then. And I'm gonna roll intimidation just for fun.
Wow.
Just for fun.
Wow. Just want to make this halfling question his life
Intimidate
choices.
him what?
Somebody roll for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a 15 natural. I don't know what your addition is. Plus 5?
Plus 5.
Oh gosh, so that's a 20 total.
20. Yeah, I just say Darg will have to be the first to do so.
Dalheim doesn't pay
says-
attention and doesn't care.
Yeah. You are very brave. I hope you well on your journey to meet the dragon. Brr, brr. He doesn't actually say that. I'm just making
Brr,
it.
brr.
Brr, brr.
Hey bartender, do you happen to know where any ice golems are? That's kind of our bigger issue right now.
Yes, that's why we are stationed up here. We are trying to defend against any sort of ice golem coming our way.
Oh,
They say-
brilliant. So you do know
Yeah.
where they are. Could you point us in the
Yeah.
right direction? That's, where we're headed.
Further up the mountain. They are,
Doug does not like detours, but he wants to test his skills against ice golems.
while
Well,
everyone's asleep.
We
we
still
should wait
need-
for everyone.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh, is he... We
I
need
was
to
gonna say
get
we'd be
Crest to
leaving
join
out
us, yeah.
Crest the whole time.
I'm just taking a nap, it's fine.
It is still
Fine,
the
Doug
middle
will
of the night.
sleep.
Do we want to get
Should
everyone
He
to
will
bed?
not
Yeah.
like it though.
Shouldn't we head off to get crests?
That sounds like a good plan to me. Should we bring them back
Doug
to
does
this
not
inn?
care. He will buy a room and sleep.
Alright.
You'll sleep without him. That's kind of sad. So just to save time, Dalheim and Starstock, you trek down the mountains, and by morning, seems a little pointless, but by morning you come back, and
That's fun.
Yeah.
Spent all night doing that? Okay, cool.
Boy, I am tired.
Doug buys a room and sleeps.
yeah. So I was gonna say this whole introduction seems super weird because it's completely different. Well, whatever. We'll just ignore that. You come back and you see, Chris kind of sleeping a little closer to Elmer since she kind of just finished curing his wounds,
Cool.
and Kobra is also sleeping close to Elmer mainly because he's cold.
My sister just put her feet on my sword, so I can't
Haha,
do
you
anything.
are incapacitated.
I am.
I'd like to go to sleep. Oh, wait, is it daytime?
Yeah, it's like the sun is
I
rising.
go to sleep.
Oh, come on.
You're
But
still
we
gonna sleep.
came here to get people so we could all go to... Okay.
My Starstock, he doesn't. He sleeps in the day. He's nocturnal.
Oh,
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun dragging him around for the journey.
Can I say... Starstuck, you plan on sleeping here? After we just...
You can try. Meh, meh.
Can I just leave him like a note or something, or like scratched into the ice, that, hey, we're going to go fight the ice golems, join us when you're ready?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, I'll just do that, and I'll take my enchanted great axe back while he's sleeping.
When you try moving it, you back up.
You what?
I'm a very light sleeper. Even though I sleep during the day, I'm a light sleeper.
What did you say?
I mean, you
when I try to
can
take it, what
roll
happens?
you can roll persuasion into saying, "Well, I'm gonna take my axe, and if you want it, you're gonna have to come get it."
I didn't even hear what he said. What happens when I tried to get my axe?
When you get the axe, you wake me up because I'm a very light sleeper.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I can still get the
Yeah.
axe, right? Not a problem.
What's going on?
I'm just taking my axe so I can kill things.
Is there a battle?
Well, yes, we're gonna go and fight the ice golems.
I should probably come.
Yeah.
I say that as you see I'm half asleep, slithering.
Are you all right, my friend? How long has it been since you rested?
Yesterday.
I thought he was just gonna say yes.
How
How long has it been?
Yes.
Yes.
I have
How
not
long has it been
rested.
since you slept? Yes.
Yes.
What's rest? I don't know that person. Cool. Oops, I'm knocking things over.
You are
Great. My favorite.
my favorite.
Right. So are you going to wake up like Cress and everyone else?
Are they not awake at morning?
No.
Okay,
No.
I will wake them up.
Oh,
Wakey wakey, eggs and breaky.
Are you waking up?
Wait, are you saying there's
You're
no
not there,
Darg, you're
Darg.
still in the
You're
village.
at the village. We
Darg
left.
is just in the inn finishing his beer after he woke up.
Wow. So you just
Another
woke
bowl?
up and tried to finish your beer or your ale?
Yep. Also, are you guys gonna have me roll a Constitution save? Because I kind of wanted to.
For
No.
drunkenness.
Yes.
You know
Nice.
what? Go ahead.
Darg would
Go
be even
right
better.
ahead.
Getting drunk at 9 in the morning. Gotta love it.
I'm gonna roll a Constitution save.
I'm gonna be a poet, Claudia.
Watch, this is gonna be the only time you get a high score.
Intimidation just for fun. This reminds me of a cat person.
3.
I'm boycotting D&D. Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
bye.
you're-
See you, Seb. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
am
you-
smashed.
Discord sending notifications.
Yeah. Well,
I got drunk last night, then got up and got drunk again.
well, I mean, you
I
did get
am
very
smashed.
drunk from the ale, but you woke up with a hangover and you started drinking some beer, thinking that it would make you feel better in the morning, but you're just hammered.
Great plan.
Darg is not feeling so well.
We're gonna come back and just find him like the town bum, just like drunk and begging for more alcohol.
He's not that bad.
Mhm. By the time we get back, he might.
So I'm guessing everyone's waking up and
Yeah, I'm waking him up.
we're getting the whole gang together.
Yee.
So as you wake up Elmer, he's kind of looking at what used to be the gaping hole in his stomach, and he's like, what happened? How did I get better overnight?
Obviously, sleep does wonders.
The magic of sleep.
Chris, are you gonna own up for
Yeah, I
healing
guess
him
I'll
last night?
reveal the secret. I don't want to. I guess I won't trick him into thinking that sleep is magical, even though that'd be fun.
Wow, he's just gonna like get himself stabbed and then
Oh,
try
no.
to sleep it off again.
Yeah,
and it
bad
won't
plan.
work.
I just kind of fixed you in the night because you looked like you were in a lot of pain.
He kind of. I don't want to make this weird, but he kind of like blushes and he's like, "Oh, thank you, madam."
No problem. I hope you feel better now.
totally weird.
Michael
So,
Jackson.
totally weird. Him blushing from
Now kiss.
from- no kiss. No.
She's like twice
The
his height.
unfortunate thing is that Kobra still has his
Drunk
love
Darg is
potion
best
from-
matchmaker.
Kobra still has his love potion from another one of his adventures. So,
Oh, I forgot about that.
Why?
so he
Drunk
could
Darg
technically, if he wanted to, trick either
Oh,
Chris
no.
or
Oh my
Elmer into
gosh.
drinking it.
Drunk Darg will help.
Drunk Darg will assist in any sort of love triangle.
No,
Oh.
he's just gonna assist in any chaos. He's chaotic neutral.
Oh boy!
Gotta love that.
Oh boy.
Can I see a sauce of death out there? Says Isla.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Thoughts of death?
Okay.
Right. So everyone has
Woken up.
has woken up.
Yay.
Cobra once again pulls his bag out from Elmer's head. And
Well, are we all ready to go?
Sure.
Covered.
My head's resting on what's your name again, EJ?
Dalheim.
Dolheim. My head's resting on Dolheim's head.
Resting on my head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you like standing up and
Because he's
leaning on me
taller.
or something?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright.
And you could hear a little snores.
It's alright, I've got a 20 in strength, I can handle it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure by the time they get back, if I stop drinking, I'll be sober. Considering he's a dragon and he has metabolism.
We'll see. Alright, so...
as you walk out and you start trekking up the mountains, you see that the weather is not as bad as it was the night before. So no one has to roll for Constitution save, and you basically head up to this little village, And Kobra at this point seems really skeptical, really afraid of where he's at. He's like, "Oh, I forgot there's a guards post here."
Is that a
Seems
problem?
really-
Oh, of course, the time I'm not actually rolling for anything, my roll goes good.
When you just practice rolling, you get a nat 20. It's like, wish it was for something.
I know, right?
All right, we'll just say that that's your roll for you to be sober now.
What?
So I'm sober now.
You are officially canonly.
Darg has headache.
Suddenly I have a
You still
spaghetti
have
spine.
hangover, but you were kind of sober. So, I guess 4 or 5. Okay, so the five of you, not including Darg, walk into the
6 of us?
inn, and you basically see Darg kind of just with his head down on the table and an empty beer by his head.
I slither over the dark and I lay my head next to him. I'm sleepy too.
Oh, come on.
Darg is a different kind of sleepy.
What kind of sleepy? I thought there was only kind of one.
Darg does not want to talk about it.
You reek of alcohol.
Darg does not want to talk about it.
Well, this is a productive day.
was a productive
We're just
day.
gonna all sit
Darg
here and
just wants
sleep
to
all day,
tell
I guess,
something.
until we're all ready to go.
Are we ready to go yet? I'll try to stay asleep. Unless someone wants to drag me along the way.
Darg will drag you. Darg wants to kill something with your body.
I don't think that's a nice thing there.
Oh my gosh.
But Darg wants to have fun.
Oh,
Broke spine won't resist.
wow.
Fine, Darg will just carry you.
I fall asleep again.
Fun.
Darg puts the snake man over his shoulder.
Alright,
Okay,
Dalheim's just kind
so-
of stretching, glad to not have the weight anymore this time.
All right, so
Then
Where's-
Darg
you go.
then Darg says, Darg wants to kill something. Let's go.
Alright, well, we know where the things are. Let's go to the things that are causing the things. Let's go get our treasure and get out of here.
I feel like Darg is
Same.
completely derailing the campaign.
Your dog gets angry.
All right, so Kobra is standing at the door. Seems is like really on edge. He's like, "All right, come on, let's get out of this guard post and head up towards the mountain." Like he's more scared of the guards there than he is of whatever danger lurks in the mountain.
You seem skittish. Did you get scared by a small rat or something?
Well roasted.
No. I just don't like being around other halfling guards because they're mean and they kick me out of places. Rejection.
I wonder why.
Can we just
Did
can
you
we
do a
just
nom
go
nom?
already? And Kobra like huffs and starts walking off. Elmer's like, yeah, he doesn't like other
So,
halfling people.
remind me
very
again,
much.
Elmer, why are you coming with us to fight a thing if you have no weapons?
I really need the money. I really need the money for my little general store because since
But
the
you're not
halfling
gonna
people
help.
did-
Do you get the treasure?
Oh.
You can help us lug some of it back, assuming there's a whole pile of it. I don't know.
anything for me to get paid.
When do we get paid?
Oh, I'm being called. Be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, dokie.
Well, he's still asleep anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fingernail scritches to death. Oh gosh.
Darg requires treasure for purposes.
Everyone requires treasure for purposes.
For purposes.
For purpose.
Let's just
For
go.
He
purposes.
also requires eye skull in pieces.
That's
For
a
other
little
purposes.
more weird.
For purposes.
All right, so you're you go back to continuing your trek up the mountains.
Just
All right. So as you are going up the mountains, you feel a very strong rumble, like a rumble beneath you, as if it's coming from inside the mountain.
What's going on here? Usually the mountain's my friend.
You're friends with mountains.
I'm a dwarf, it's what we do.
I didn't know mountains were sentient, but okay.
This is how we do it.
Everything is for purposes.
You're not wrong.
Mountains have their purposes too.
Retruth.
Dark
They're
knows
good for
mountains have
exploding.
purposes.
Have you tried reeing at it?
How'd that work out for you?
Oh no, the mountain's
What
still
is
rumbling.
this reeing?
Shush.
It worked,
All right.
everyone shushed.
I guess so,
Everyone shush.
So we're
Yeah.
still
Kobra-
traveling.
Yeah. Kobra looks at the mountain and it's like it shouldn't be rumbling. I don't think the dragon has awoken.
Is
Shouldn't
it
be
secretly a
awake.
volcano?
No, it's not a volcano.
Huh.
At least I don't think it is. We haven't had any sort of eruption in the past
I'm so
200
sleepy.
years.
Mount St. Helens.
Pompeii.
Pompeii.
I'm still
It's
sleeping.
snowing on Mount Fuji.
Alright.
So are we going to continue up the mountain, or are we going to try to figure out why the heck the mountain's rumbling?
I mean, how much is it rumbling? Is it rumbling to the point where it's like hard to stand, or is it just kind of like a faint rumble that you can like kind of feel on your toes?
It's
or
like a
something?
faint rumble that you can kind of feel.
Well, I guess I'll just kind of ignore it for now. I'll be like, that's odd, but I won't like stop and examine it yet.
All right. So everyone, I suppose, continues their trek up the mountain, and when you reach the top, you see another house very similar to the witches from before.
There's a lot of witches around here, but they're not good or bad. They're just there.
So my question is, are we going to go inside the
Has the rumbling
witch's
gotten
hut, or are we
worse?
going to look around for a little while to see if we can find the ice golem?
Has the rumbling gotten worse or no?
No, it just kind of subsided.
Okay. Oh, so it's not rumbling anymore?
It's not rumbling.
Not rumbling anymore?
No rumbling.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we got to the top of the mountain. Is this where the ice golems were supposed to be?
Yes.
Okay. Cobra kind of
We don't
knows
see-
the way
we don't
around
see
here,
anything.
right?
Yeah.
Cobra, what do we do? I don't see any things to kill.
He looks around a bit shocked to not see any sort of ice golem in sight. Maybe we should, I don't know, go inside the hut. Maybe there's something that's causing the ice golems to walk around and stuff. You know, because whatever technology you dwarves have might be controlling the golems as robots. He is clearly in denial that any magic is involved with
What?
the ice golems.
Why?
He's
What? Why are you blaming the dwarves for this? The dwarves had nothing to do with ice golems. We keep to our mountains, and you should keep to your burrows.
Yes, your friends, the mountains.
They are my friends.
Dark is amused by this conversation, but we should probably continue.
Fine. We'll go inside the house. Well, we can knock at the house. Is there any smoke coming from the chimney or anything?
Dark punches the door down.
Punches.
oh, you
Okay,
just
that's
straight
one
up
way to
punch the door.
Oh,
Roll for strength.
go.
I'm
Gotta love
rolling for
that.
strength.
Yeah.
Do you need someone to roll for you, or are you rolling your
Yes.
dice?
Please roll for me.
Nat 20.
ooh.
What?
Plus
Plus
All right.
2, so it's a 22.
Punch down the door and he slings across the room, hitting the wall on the other side, basically hitting the fireplace. It doesn't catch on fire, luckily. and you hear a loud screech coming from upstairs. It sounds like a manly screech.
Well, that was excessive.
Sounds really girly. So do you choose to investigate the screech, or just go around and try to pillage whatever you can inside that hut?
We could have knocked first.
Dark deals with the immediate threat first.
The immediate threat of someone screaming upstairs.
Yes.
The immediate threat of someone in the shower.
You broke my door down.
Someone just in the shower, chilling out in their mountain getaway home, and suddenly the door.
If you weren't observing the chat, Darg regards everything as threats, whether they are immediate or not, is whether he determines to kill them.
That's fun. Yes, the immediate threat of someone screaming in fear, yes. Very essential. I will go with him upstairs to check out the scream just to make sure that Darg doesn't kill people that don't need to be killed.
Darg, are you dragging me along?
Or are you just gonna throw him down?
Are you dragon? Yes.
Okay.
What are you doing, Chris?
I mean, I guess I'll just follow you, because might as well.
Everyone's following everyone.
So we're all going upstairs, I guess.
Kobra also follows along. Elmer kind of just looks around at the room and is like, alright, you guys head upstairs. I'm gonna stay down here and look at stuff.
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't get horribly injured again.
He nods and adjusts his glasses on his face as everyone rushes up the stairs. So when you get upstairs, you see 2 rooms at the top. So you choose to go in the right room or the left room, guys.
I'll knock. Are they both closed doors?
Yeah, they're both closed.
I'll knock on whichever door Darg doesn't.
Doesn't kick down with all his might.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick down whatever door that the screaming is coming from.
Okay, well in that case, never mind. I'll stick with Darg wherever he goes, just to keep him in line if I can.
You
Alright,
think you can keep a dragonborn in line?
I haven't tried yet.
So you're gonna knock down the door on the left or the right? Because
this time, Darg is going to politely open it.
Are you going to politely
kick the door down.
The question still stands: left or right door?
Which one's the scream
one
coming
the
from?
screaming is coming from.
Yeah, but you just heard it from upstairs. You can't quite.
Oh, so it's not still screaming?
No,
then I kick down
you,
both
Ethan.
to hear more screaming.
Just like jump and kick both legs
Oh
out.
my gosh.
All right, you start with kicking down the door on the left. Roll for strength.
You want me to do that again?
16. I actually got a good roll this time.
All right, so you kick down the door and you see. You see a wizard dressed in white and blue robes. He looks like a human, and he's kind of just standing in his room filled with potions on the wall and a giant orb in the center, and you see a very similar blue aura as to the ones in the diamonds, glowing around his hands.
Darg saw your crystals. Explain. I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Oh, okay.
Want me to roll it for you?
I'm still holding my axe at the ready, but I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, what is this?
19. Okay. You slam your hands down on the table in front of the wizard, and you're like, well, are those diamonds out there yours? And he falls back and is like, no, sir, they're not mine. They don't belong to me.
Explain.
Explain.
They belong to my wife. They're not mine.
What do they do?
Does your wife happen to be the witch that lives down the hill?
Yes. Have you seen her? Is she in
Oh,
in
yes.
good health?
A flash of realization goes across Darg's face.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Darg must kill this witch.
What? Why?
What?
Why?
Are you just straight up gonna try to kill the witch or the wizard?
No, he just says that.
He just straight up says, "I'm gonna kill this witch."
Yes.
And I said,
If she-
why?
If she is responsible for these ice golems that are probably connected to these crystals, Darg must destroy.
The wizard shakes his hands. It's like, no involvement with any sort of ice golem. We're not doing anything. We're doing nothing wrong. We're just living here. Do you want to roll for any sort of like insight or?
I will.
I'm gonna roll let's see what I got.
His wife is the owner of the things that's causing.
That's funny. I have 13 for insight.
I'm gonna use persuasion
Carl.
to see No, I'm just gonna use intimidation again to get them to tell me what they're doing here.
I got a 13 for insight.
I got a 0 because I'm still asleep.
You're still asleep as we're kicking down doors and stuff.
A light sleeper.
This is a
Well,
snake
doors
person
get kicked
across
down.
my shoulder.
This is a
I
weird
woke
group
up,
of people.
but we're
I'm
back
gonna
to
roll
sleep.
intimidation
Okay.
again to ask him what he's doing here.
I mean, he's
And
already
if-
intimidated. He's just like, I don't think you need to
I
roll
know.
anything.
I want to intimidate more.
What if you fail?
You should have feared me more.
Then he'll
Somebody
become
roll for
unintimidated.
me.
Okay.
That's the 8.
That's a 6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right, so you're not as aggressive as you were last time, but you do glare at him as he's shivering and shaking on the floor.
This poor
You're
guy.
like, what are you doing here? Yeah.
Look, all we're looking for is these ice golems. Can you just give us directions and we'll be out of your hair? I don't know what he's talking about with killing the witch or whatever. That's not our plan. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about either.
Darg reluctantly agrees.
Oh, that kills me. Beware of that sort of thing. Don't stab the hair. I can stab my hair if I want to. It's a beautiful comb.
His voice cracks a little as he speaks. Listen, we're only here because my wife had her diamond family living here, so
Or what?
I don't. What?
Or what?
What does that
Run
mean?
that by me again?
Remember how on the bridge she's like, "You killed my family," and like it was the
I'm
diamonds.
being in character. I'm just like, what exactly are you talking about? Explain, please, Wizard Man.
It's a weird thing on my wife's side. She has her family in these diamonds that are living in the mountains, and we live here because that's where they are.
What?
How?
What kind of
Darg
crazy
may or may
people
not
are you?
have regrets.
What?
Darg may or may not have regrets.
May or may not have
Smashing
smurdered a children.
Smurdered.
A children.
I'd like to use sleight of hand to take some of that diamond dust from his pouch.
You're asleep. You've just
No,
said you're
I-
asleep.
I woke
You're
up again.
asleep.
Okay.
I woke up
Deny.
again.
Mhm.
I woke up again.
You can't just
Like-
say, "Oh, I'm asleep." Oh, never mind. I'm awake. Oh, I'm asleep. Oh, I'm awake again. How-
You guys have been talking this entire time.
Okay, sure.
He did say he was a light sleeper, so.
All right.
Okay.
No, you'll just take a turn to wake up.
Okay, take a turn to wake up.
All right.
All right. So are you
Then
gonna
I'd like
say
to
anything
take-
that you're awake, or are you just gonna
No.
keep being slumped over
I'm going to stay slumped over, but I'm going to sneak and do a sleight of hand to try to take some of the diamond dust from his pouch.
Go for it.
All right, cool.
It's all having Crest are just like, kind of sitting there trying to do what's right, and these guys are just going crazy.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
This is what we
Dark
were
is
missing in the
chaotic
last
neutral.
adventure. This is what we could have had.
19.
All right, you stealthily open the latch to his pack, and you pull out a handful of this diamond dust with a couple of specks sitting at the bottom of his bag. You also see a little dust in there, so pull out a little bit of dust and dirt.
And then I'll just sprinkle the diamond dust in front of the
wizard?
Wizard, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey, we murdered your child. How do you feel?
So you're just gonna like turn around, like turn your head and then sprinkle it on the floor?
He's behind us?
No, I mean like turn your head to look at him because you're kind of slumped over Drag's shoulder.
No, I keep my head down. Like I sprinkle it out so the wizard, sorcerer, whatever he is, could see.
Oh, I was gonna say if Darg is facing the wizard and you're slumped over his shoulder, like your body is like flopped over his shoulder, most likely you're...
a chair.
No,
I don't know.
Your legs are
Darg, how do you have Star stalk over your shoulder? With his head in front or with his head in back?
Head
like
and
a
back.
baby. Yeah. So that's what I mean.
Well,
Yeah.
I put it off to the side where he can still see it. I don't move my head from where it is. I just put it off to the side and start sprinkling it down.
Yeah. The wizard shivers and was like, "Oh God, how many have you killed?" It's like looking at the dust on the floor.
Will you do some time and someday? I will not. What?
How many have you killed? How many
Is he
diamonds
asking
have
that
you
to me
destroyed?
specifically?
Yes, he's asking
Why
that
me?
to everyone.
Oh, okay.
To everyone.
I
That's an open
didn't
question.
kill any. What are you talking? What? What is that? Oh, don't get on me. What are you doing?
Darg, that's an open question. How many did you kill?
Darg would like to plead the fifth.
Darg is just like nothing. Nope. No, none. That wasn't me.
Darg is AFK.
Sorry, I am back.
Oh.
I'm talking with my family about plans tomorrow. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
so what was happening?
The wizard asked, "How many did you kill?" After Starstock kind of just pulled his arm to the side and sprinkled a little bit of diamond dust on the floor.
Just one.
What the heck? What the heckle?
I think Ray's dying. Are you okay, Ray?
Ray was mauled by a dog.
I thought it was two that you.
Darg refuses to speak without his lawyer situation.
That's true.
Pretty wise.
Darg
Yes,
only killed
Darg
the one.
asks for his lawyer.
Oh, okay, only one. Okay.
Yeah, it was only the one. I was gonna say, Ethan, didn't we like scoop up a whole bunch?
We scooped up a bunch, but we didn't kill any. We just dropped them, and then the witch took them back or whatever. I don't know.
I'm thinking about when. At this point, I'm thinking about the diamonds on the bridge. Now they're kind of at the bottom of the chasm, probably all broken and destroyed.
She can go
because
pick them up. Diamonds aren't really destructible easily unless they're like made of glass. I don't know.
Diamonds made of glass.
more like that.
Darg rolls initiative.
Oh my gosh. Please don't just kill. Oh my gosh, what is life?
If you
No,
kill
I'm
the
joking. I'm joking.
Darg is clearly ready to kill this wizard man.
Darg asks for his lawyer.
Welcome to the medieval ages. You don't have a lawyer.
Oh. is an undisclosed information how many he hath killed.
I only said I killed one, but considering that that a bunch of others are at the bottom of a chasm.
They'll be fine.
I'm talking to the chat right now. So how many diamonds dropped into the chasm?
Many.
Roughly about, let's say, over 25.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Dark is gonna need his lawyer.
25 family members trapped in diamonds are at the bottom of the chasm.
26.
Yeah, we'll say 26 because that's over 25.
And were you aware, Mr. Dog, that you murdered these 26 children?
Oh my gosh.
Dog please the fifth.
The wizard man gets on his hands and knees in front of the diamond and like scoops it up into his hand. Like, no, this can't be. He's like crying and Cobra's kind of like, it's fine. It's only like what, like 30 out of probably 100 sitting on those trees. And the wizard like furiously grabs Cobra. It's like, no, you don't understand. And he's like so angry and aggressive. Cobra is frightened by this wizard shaking him.
Dark may or may not have regrets.
I'm back to sleeping.
Many regrets.
Dalheim just kind of like pats the wizard on the head and is like, yo, we're sorry for your loss. I wasn't a part of that. Can we just get directions and go? I don't know what's going on. Sorry for breaking down your door.
So the wizard man is shaking and somewhat crying, and it's like, where do you want to go?
We're looking for some ice golems with some treasure. That's all I'm looking for right now.
He huffs and he points out the window. They're at the bottom of the mountain.
The bottom of the mountain?
We just climbed all the... Cobra!
Squads.
I'll just glare at Cobra.
Cobra's like, hey! They said that they roamed the mountains. I would never expect that they would be at the bottom.
Of course he's...
Good sentence.
I'll just turn to go.
Dark gives the wizard 2 gold. As in... I'm sorry for your loss.
Sorry for killing your kids. You're
no, it's serious, because Dark just spoke in first person.
How much does a child's life cost? 2 gold.
25 children's lives, 2 gold.
26.
Doesn't a crossbow cost like 50 gold pieces?
I don't know.
Dark only has 9 gold.
And you wasted 2.
This man only has
1 on a drink.
300 children.
Probably more than that.
Dark gives the man 2 gold and
departs.
What are you looking for? Is fine. I wish I had one of those.
He clutches.
I'm sorry, and he exits.
Yeah, the wizard clutches the gold pieces and the diamond shards in his hand. To grief-stricken to
remember that.
the wizards and witches will remember that.
Oh boy, they're gonna come back and kill us, aren't they?
Dark may have regrets.
Alright, so Cobra's leading the gang back down the mountains and is like, I didn't know they would be at the bottom. We didn't see them at the bottom, so I assumed they weren't there.
Is it nighttime?
Wait, it's at the bottom that we already passed?
Well, he assumes that it would be somewhere that they passed.
For a second.
Not the other side of the mountain?
Probably is the other side of the mountain.
Which way did he point?
It's like, oh, that means that we go around the mountain to see where at the bottom they are.
Where did he
Elmer
point out the window? Can we just go the direction he pointed?
Yes.
Okay.
He pointed down the bottom of the mountain, kind of where you came, but...
Okay, yeah, then I'm annoyed at Cobra.
Yeah. down the exact same path you
So
came
as
from.
we're going down, is it turning nighttime or still
It's
bright
like
AM?
afternoon,
Okay, well I'm still
like
asleep.
midday to afternoon.
Okay.
But by the time you reach the bottom, it is about nighttime.
Okay. Once they reach the bottom, I'll wake up again.
You're awake, laddie. Took long enough.
Yes, I'm awake.
As you are nearing the bottom, Kobra looks out at the halfling village, all lit up, ready for the night. He's like, do you want to stay at the tavern?
I want to stay somewhere. Last night I spent all night looking for Darg and then looking to get back.
Well, I'm well rested.
Good for you. We're all out of whack now.
So, where are these golems? I thought we were supposed to be at the top of the mountain.
Oh.
We're at the bottom. Cobra's like huffing this.
And why are we at the bottom?
Because that's where the golems are. They're not at the top, they're at the bottom of the mountain, where we started in the first place. Cobra's basically losing his mind at this point.
Elmer almost died for nothing.
All I'm saying is, if I don't get paid soon, I'm gonna put an axe to Cobra's head.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm kidding, but
Hostile. I'll look for the golem and return back when I find them.
That sounds fantastic. Yes, I agree.
You all sleep in the meantime.
I would love that.
So I'd like to depart and start looking.
Yeah, so Cobra's leading the group back into the halfling village, and as you are heading down the last of the mountain, you feel small hands on, like, grab your arm, Dalheim.
What? What about grabbing my arm?
Feel small hands grab your arm.
Oh, as I'm going where? I thought it was
as you are leaving the very bottom of the mountain just to go back to the halfling village.
Okay. Am I with the group still? Or am I
You're in the back of the group.
Okay. And I feel arms grab me from where? Behind?
Hey guys, I may sign off for tonight.
Alright. Good night. Have a good sleep, Darg.
Darg says goodbye.
Bye.
See ya. Good luck with your dice.
To the tavern.
Roll for sleep. Oh, he's gone.
Roll for sleep. He sleeps. Oh, he just heads back to the tavern and probably gets super drunk.
Oh gosh. The last thing we need is an extremely drunk dragonborn going around causing havoc in the town again. We'll probably come back and like find the entire town in like flames.
And he's going to be convinced to eat Eritrea.
Oh no! Wow.
Alright, so you feel hands grab you from behind, Dalheim, so.
Okay. So I whirl and draw my axe. I'm like, whoa, hey, what? I'm like ready for combat.
You see a fairly you assume it's an adult halfling standing behind you. She's really pale of the face. She has wheat-like hair where it's all matted and tangled, and it's like a whitish blonde color. And she's wearing like flowers and all sorts of things.
Hello, wild child. Who are you?
I'm Amelia. Came from the mountains. Followed you back.
Oh.
You what? You came from the mountain?
Mm-hmm.
And why were you there, young lady?
I was staying there as I got lost in the mountains from the tribute from last year.
Tribute?
The tribute?
Wait, you're from the last year's ceremony where they like jump into the dragon's mouth?
She nods.
But you are living.
My goodness, do you need help? Have you been if you've been out there for a year, sounds like you were really lost.
I mean, my arm hurts a little, but I just patched it up and kind of found a little spot to hang out.
Wow.
To hang
Well,
out.
would you like to accompany us back to the town?
Yes, please. That was where I was heading in the first place.
Well, alright then. I'm sorry you had to go through the whole sacrificing and dying thing, but I'm glad you didn't. I don't know how to react to the situation. What do you guys think?
I don't even know what to think about this whole, what's it called, ceremony thing. It sounds very spooky, though.
Very spoopy.
But you are alive. I was under the impression that lots of death occurred.
I was under the impression that you would have died. Why aren't you dead?
I ran away from the rest of the group.
Well, that sounds logical to me.
Yeah, that I would agree with this. Well, we're more than willing to help you get back to the town. Is she like looking like she's about to collapse or something?
I mean, she's a little limp, but she's not. She doesn't seem like she's ready to like pass out or anything.
Oh, okay.
But she does look hungry.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I would.
Jennifer says, "Try reeing at her."
Can
I'll
I
fix
reach
you.
in my pack and like hand her some food?
Sure. Do you
I
have
have-
any food to give her?
I
or-
have some rations in my pack. What
Oh,
kind of
okay.
pack do I have? I think I have a Dungeoneer's pack. I think all those packs have 2 sets of rations, so I'll give her one of them.
Oh, okay. So you hand her a ration of your food, and her eyes kind of widen as if she hasn't seen that kind of food in forever, since she's been living in the mountains, probably living off of some sort of grass that's under all the snow.
Living
Or-
off of the diamonds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No, you can't eat diamonds. Come on,
It's okay.
consume diamonds.
Marching over
Roll
to
to
Mr.
consume.
Goes. Oh my gosh.
roll to have a really bad bowel movement.
Roll to have a bad time.
Oh my gosh. So what did she do?
So she basically stuffs the food into her pie hole and eats it.
Just absorbs the entire thing. Okay, well, I'll be kind of impressed and like pat her on the back like, aha, you're almost as much as a dwarf, or almost as ravenous as a dwarf. I like this one. Is the whole group just
Kobra-
like stopped at this point, watching, or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that Kobra is so far in front of the group, seemingly hasn't even heard of
Oh.
this person that grabbed your arm.
Oh,
He's
okay.
kind of just trekking off back into the village all by himself. And when he reaches the entrance, ready to hide behind someone, that's when he realizes that there's no one around. So he looks back, and
How far away are we
like not even 3 feet away.
from the town?
Yeah, from the town.
So he walked 3 feet away from us.
Yeah,
I'm
he's very
impressed.
small.
Okay. Well, I was gonna like lift up this lady and carry her because she's tired, but then I guess that wouldn't help for 3 feet.
Let's be carrying 3 feet.
All right.
Yeah. So, wanting to hide behind someone of the group, Kobra
I'll be right back.
All right.
Kobra cocks his head to the side to see where everyone is, and he basically sees you and Cress basically gathered around this little halfling girl that just got out from the mountains, and Kobra just starts crying and he runs over and he's like, "Ah, you're dead!" And he's like, he's hugging her and like rolling around on the floor with her. It's giving her a great big halfling hug.
You know this person, Kobra?
He's like crying. He's like, "Yeah, this is my thought she was dead," and it's like, "Oh, wow." That's what I assume your reaction is.
I thought you said that all of your sisters had been sacrificed a while ago, and you left a long, long time ago, and you haven't been back here in years. I'm a little confused about... You know what, that's fine. I'm glad you have your sister
everything.
back.
I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna question your sister's back, whatever.
Exactly. I'm just like, I'm glad for you. Well, that's nice.
Oh, well, that's nice. This is the most emotion I've seen in Kobra since ever.
A true point.
What is a true point?
True facts. Stuart swears.
So you're basically watching this cute family reunion with Kobra and one of his older sisters that seem like much older than Kobra is. Kind of more than 5 years apart, and like they're giving each other hugs and they're like giving themselves noogies and
wrestling
really
themselves
sweet
to the floor.
And it's just like, how did you escape? And it's like, I just ran away from the rest of the I ran away from the rest of the group. It's like, but aren't there guards like escorting everyone? It's like, not really. They're just like four guards. Two
I'm back.
in the back. You missed a whole bunch, Ray.
I'm sorry, I had to go do something.
This girl
That's
is
okay.
One of Kobra's sisters, and they're excited to see each other again.
Cool.
Kobra has an awfully calm and really cool sister compared to what he's like. And so they're hugging, and I'm just like, are we just gonna get to town or what? It's like, yeah, I'm awfully tired. Let's head back to the tavern. I'm sure Mom and Dad would be really happy to see you.
Or would they be upset that she didn't sacrifice herself properly?
You were supposed to die.
You were supposed to be dead. So Kobra not even caring about the consequences, just kind of runs with his sister into the town, directly to the tavern. So are you guys gonna like try to run after them?
I'm gonna go after them, but I'm not gonna like put too much effort into it. I'm not gonna like try to keep pace with them. I'll just go a little faster than normal.
Alright, so Kobra with his sister bursts into the tavern. It's like, Mom and Dad, Sis is alive! And
No,
clearly, no you. You are indeed alive.
J.K. Rowling reveals
Cobra's
you
father
were
does
alive
not
the whole
seem
time.
pleased. Cobra's father does not seem pleased that his daughter is not dead and sacrificed to the Dragon Lord.
Oh my god. What a dad. Dad of the year right there. Almost world.
And
sorry.
however, the mom is overjoyed that her daughter's still alive and her son's still alive after heading up to the mountains. That he probably would have gotten killed from an ice golem, and meanwhile his dad's just standing in the corner, like drinking with his giant mug of rum in one hand and his instrument in the other.
Just to reiterate, I'm not there, right?
You're not there.
Okay.
You're still looking for golems.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think? What are you gonna do?
Well, I guess Cress and I get there a little later, because we didn't, like, sprint off to the tavern. We just got there whenever we got there. So, like, maybe 30 seconds later we get there, and we just see what's going on.
Yeah. So you basically see, like, all the people in the tavern are, like, starting to gossip, and it's like, she should be dead. Oh, no. Wasn't there supposed to be a thing about sacrificing all sorts of people, and if one of them got away, the dragon would be angry because there's a specific amount? It's just like, oh, no, we've angered the dragon lord. And they're like...
They count the dragon.
They count the sacrifices.
The dragon's just, like,
sacrifice.
mouth open, eating popcorn shrimp, and he's like, wait a minute. There was 399, not 400. What is this? Last year I had 36, but this year...
ordered 400 nuggets.
So much love in this community. You should be dead by now.
Should be dead by now.
Yeah, so the dad in the corner of the room looks angered and somewhat panicked at the same time beneath his disappointed facade. And meanwhile, Kobra is getting served free drinks from his mom, and he's basically drinking and having a good time with his sister.
I'll ask one of the, like, gossiping people, like, so why is everyone, like, kind of upset that she's alive? This seems like a good thing.
So they basically tell you, I'm not going to say exactly what they say, but they say something along the lines of blah blah blah.
Dragon's mad.
The governor
Blah, blah, blah.
sacrificed blah blah blah. The governor sacrificed all of his daughters to the Dragon Lord, and that's the whole reason why we have this dragon protecting us, because he sacrificed all of his daughters to the dragon, and now one's alive.
He's the governor? You know, that's the least of my concerns. Okay, so the dragon's mad now? Does that mean what?
That means we're all gonna die. We're all gonna be dragon food.
Can you move your town somewhere else where there's not a dragon constantly trying to eat you? Have you considered moving?
Have you considered moving the entire town?
Yes, lift up your houses and move.
Clearly.
We thought we would all be safe, but now that we know, and it's 3 days before the festival, we're hosed.
Why don't you just let the girl go
Die.
back there and kill herself, and then it will restore the I don't know.
So
Why
maybe
do you
this
even
is
sacrifice all these people to begin with? Why not set up a defense? You have a military. Just get a bunch of archers, shoot the dragon down when it comes, and boom, no more dragon to worry about. No one sacrifices.
He still seemed panicked. It's like, we tried. It beat us, and we owe him. We were his prey, and we're his now. It's like,
I'm just kind of like putting my sword against my helmet, like, or my axe against my helmet. I'm just like, okay, how am I gonna think about this? This is a lot to process. Chris, what do you think about all this? Also, is Elmer still with us?
I'm always playing with Rupert. What'd you say?
Henry.
No, Elmer kind of went back to
okay.
his general store to sleep in his own bed for the night.
Okay. Glad that happened.
Glad he's gone.
Sparkle says, have you considered restarting your life?
So what are you thinking?
I don't know. My brain's not working.
My brain isn't working.
It isn't.
Good thoughts.
So
It'd be really mean to be like, yeah, just give it to the dragon. Completely throw his daughter, or completely throw Kobra's sister under the bus.
Side note, this is making me want to work on another story that I started writing like when I was 16, but I never finished it because I had not enough time. But
about sacrificing people to dragons?
Yes, actually.
Oh!
Like, that is exactly part of it, so...
That's wild.
Yep, so now I'm gonna be like, great, now people are gonna think I stole ideas. But I didn't.
16-year-old Ethan came up with it.
Yeah, 16-year-old very emo Ethan, because like the main character was like, he had a rough life, boy.
Nice.
Yeah, not fun. But that's fine. So what do you think, Chris? Hyperventilate, good input, I like it.
I don't know, I don't really have any new comments. I feel like you said a lot of things that I was thinking.
Okay, well, so you're just gonna stare blankly?
I'm listening to your conversation.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
I mean, my character was like, what do you think, Chris?
What's gonna happen to the governor's daughter now? Like, Are you gonna let her live here, or are you gonna throw her to the dragon again?
Well, it's either that or we all die. So, what do you think we're gonna do?
Alright, is this dragon asleep, you said, until the day of the ceremony or whatever, right? In approximately 2 days, 3 days, something?
Yes, he is.
So, if he's
in the midst
asleep,
of his...
does that mean we could mount an attack on him and kill him before he wakes up?
If you have the armory and the strength to do so,
I mean,
so be
if
it.
you bring your military and we bring our weapons, who knows? We might have a chance.
Our weapons do nothing against the dragon.
I mean, it's just another creature. Have you no strength to use the weapons that you have?
While roasting him.
We have strength, of course we do, but...
Have you no desire to save your people, then? Seems to me like you all are just sitting around and letting yourselves die.
Wow.
No! We tried to attack, but our weapons do nothing! It's like...
You attack with paper-mache weapons or something. How can they do nothing? Have you no battle commanders that know how to attack the chinks of armor?
Are you being led by Glimmer?
Oh, another roast.
Kobra, as he's getting drunk with his sister, I don't know if I should roll for Constitution to see if he's just gonna blabber something stupid. I'm just gonna roll Constitution for him. All right, he's fairly fine. With half of an empty mug in hand, he's like, "That's why we got the fire weapons, because normal ones wouldn't do anything against a strong ice creature like the dragon."
Are you telling me there aren't any ice golems? No, there's ice golems.
There are ice golems, silly. We just needed fire weapons to beat them. Are you shook?
I'm having trouble processing what's happening here.
That's why you got
just
the
kind
fire
of
weapons
bothered.
in the first place.
We went to... Yeah, we got the things to fight the ice things, not the dragon.
Things that are causing the things.
No, but I believe it's the same thing.
The ice golems and the dragon are the same thing? What?
In terms... I believe it's in terms of the rule book. It's like they are immune to certain types of piercing, but they're not immune to fire. So you can fight them with fire weapons.
Fight fire with fire, haha, because it's a dragon.
Are you...
No, it's an ice dragon.
But it's still a dragon!
Still a dragon with ice powers.
Well, do 3 people have a chance against a dragon? How big is this dragon? Is this a full-blown dragon?
Probably is. I don't know. No one's ever seen the dragon. Amelia, have you seen the dragon? No, I didn't directly see the dragon. Well, looks like we're hoes. We're just gonna have to run into battle, fire weapons, and slay the dragon.
Who was that saying? Kobra?
Yep, that's Kobra.
Alright, Kobra, here's what we're gonna do. If you want to help your people not be slaves to a dragon that constantly eats them for no, just because they're willing to be eaten, how about you round up as many people as you can, get your halfling people to get an army, we can go see the witch, get some more fire weapons, and then go to the dragon and kill it before it wakes up. How's that plan?
That's genius!
But do dragons exist?
I mean...
Cobra's like, no, but let's do it anyway.
In the off chance that it did exist, let's be prepared.
And dragons always have a hoard of treasure as well, or at least so I've heard. So hopefully that would have as much treasure as these ice golems or whatever, so we still get paid. What do you think, Cress?
Sure.
All I know is I'm tired of this. This is just ridiculous. Let's just get this over with and get out of here. We don't have much time to lose, though, because we've only got approximately 3 days or approximately 2 days. No one really says an official time, so let's try to move quickly. I know it's the middle of the night, but halfling people, anyone who's listening to me, and we do that plan.
Some of the soldiers in the room, they nod. They're like, yeah, let's do it. And all the other common citizens are kind of just like, no, thanks.
Can I like raise my flaming axe and be like, this is what's gonna get us out of this. Look, if you don't want to continue living in fear for the rest of your lives and sacrificing your children for no good reason, join me. Let's get this over with so I can get some money and go to sleep.
Huzzah!
Not that. Huzzah!
You rally about 90% of the people in the room. The other 10% are probably people without wives or children of any sort.
Yeah, forget those guys. We don't need them. We got 90%.
What are you doing in a tavern?
All right, grab your pitchforks, grab your spoons and your forks, and let's head to the witch.
And your forks.
If she's got time, we can get the money or get the thingies, the fire weapons, whatever.
So, are we going to go trekking the very night that you suggest this plan?
I mean, better to not waste time. Let the witch work as long as she can. Not sure we'll all get a weapon in time, but better to have more weapons than not enough.
Alright, so you rally a whole group of people. The guards grab their swords and their spears, and some people grab daggers and crossbows of sorts that they handcrafted within the short amount of time period they could. And some people go to Elmer's general store to purchase a whole bunch of weapons.
Oh boy.
So Elmer gets his business back.
Yay!
And with a whole rally of people, you head out towards the witch's hut. And as she watches a whole group of people approach.
Hi, we're not gonna come murder you. I'm sorry for the army.
So, quick question, Ray, are you seeing this whole rally of people?
I'm probably far enough I don't. Because I'm actually rushing around to look for these golems.
Wow.
You want to make him have a roll?
Without a fire weapon. Oh no.
Oh.
I've got psychic damage I could use, so that works.
You think it... I was gonna say, do you think a golem has a brain? Because I believe they're magically manipulated creatures.
I think that psychic damage can work. If it doesn't, I could do fire.
Roll a d20 to re-edit. Everyone must re. I like it.
Everyone must read at the same time.
Just re at the dragon loud enough with 1,000 halfling voices, and we can just make it run in fear.
Yeah. I don't think a giant dragon would run in fear because a whole bunch of crazy people just screamed re.
You never know.
You'd be surprised. Alright. So as you are getting this whole rally of people to the witch's house, she runs out, a whole bunch of bunnies of all sorts and colors following behind her, and she races directly up to Dalheim and Crest. Like, what's going on here? Why did you bring so many people to my house?
We're sorry for the trouble, but we were hoping that you could help with some more enchantments. You see, there's a dragon that's been annoying these people, and they've been willingly jumping into its mouth for apparently several years, which is really dumb of them. And we're trying to help out the situation by getting some enchanted weapons that are actually capable of puncturing the dragon's hide. Would you be able to help with that? And if there's anything we can do to help repay you, we would be more than happy to do that for you, or have the townspeople like volunteer their services to you. But for now, we need as many weapons enchanted as possible. What do you think?
You sound like a broken advertisement.
Hello, I'm here to buy some weapons!
We need about 50,000 dozen of them.
50,000 dozen,
Wow.
my favorite.
No,
That's
I
a
mean, I
lot of-
think out of the town, you probably rallied up more than 500 people, though.
Yeah.
Ye-
Didn't even have to roll for it, just speech.
Wow. I'm so good.
I like it.
So she smiles a bit nervously. Is like, let me see what I can do. So all throughout the night, there are like people lined up, and she's enchanting all these sorts of weapons for them.
I'm gonna take a
And
nap.
there's like a line through her living room, but yeah, you could technically camp out on the couch as the people are kind of getting their weapons enchanted.
Alright, I'll try to get people organized into like little camps so that they can like get some rest instead of staying up the whole night for no reason while they're waiting in line.
Alright, so you safely collect about individually, with you and Cress, and maybe Kobra, you safely rally about 300 of those 500 people into little camps to sleep for the night. And by little camps, you mean camps of 100, 100 or so,
It's a
in
big camp.
individual camps.
Okay.
It is a big camp, but they're small, so they can all crowd around a little fire and sleep.
Cool.
So all throughout the night, you're watching on as a whole group of halflings are like uniting together to get their weapons enchanted, and they're finally, after years of obeying the Dragon Lord's rule, they're finally getting the courage to do something about the issue.
Yep, to not do that.
Yeah, to not sacrifice everyone.
Pretty smart.
Indeedo, my burrito.
So, as you are watching this whole group of people, you finally see Cobra's dad approach you, and he's like, "So, how are we going to manage the festival and this invasion at the same time?"
Festival? You mean sacrificing people to
Ceremony.
the dragon?
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it, this is going to go one of two ways. Either our whole army is going to kill the dragon before the festival happens, or we're going to attempt to kill the dragon, we're all going to die, and then the dragon's going to be mad no matter what the festival does. So I would say the festival doesn't matter.
He looks up at the sky, and then the whole group of halfling people. It's like, you really think we're gonna have all of these halflings have their puny little weapons enchanted in less than 24 hours?
Don't know, but I mean, it's better to have as many weapons as possible.
He kind of tugs at his little mustache on his face, and he's like, as I see it, we could do a sneak attack on it, with all weapons of all sorts, making it look like we're still going through with the festival, but they carry their weapons, and then we all invade.
You mean, instead of having a festival where unarmed people walk into the dragon's lair, we have armed people walk into the dragon's lair?
Precisely. And
I mean,
then
that sounds like a good enough plan.
If the dragon ever catches wind of what we're doing,
But
we all
then, wouldn't he
jump
be
out and
awake
attack.
at that point, though? When does the dragon awake?
Dragon usually awakes in the morning.
I think it would be best to strike the day or the night before, if we can. How many more days do we have, approximately?
2.
Alright, how long does it take to travel to the dragon's place?
It takes about a half a day.
Alright, so that gives us a day and a half to continue gearing up and get as many people ready as possible.
Sounds like a plan. He extends his hand ready for you to shake on it.
I do it.
Do you agree to this plan?
Yeah. I am signing my life away with an unbreakable contract.
Oh, wow.
Dragon rolling d20. I get a 1. Random fact, Cobra means snake in Portuguese. Whoa, that's cool.
What?
Cobra is a type
just
of
kind
snake.
of, yeah, it's just kind of different word for snake in English.
Yeah, well, like...
And also a specific breed, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I don't know, he kind of acts like one.
At least he's not a 1T who is one. So I guess we're doing that.
Meanwhile, Ray, is he still here? Question.
Yes,
Mark?
I'm still here.
Okay, so you are searching the bottom of the mountain, and as you are walking,
Walking? I don't have legs.
as you are slithering about,
I do not have legs.
I do not have legs. I was decapitated at birth because I was a lizard, and now I have become a snake.
Oh my gosh.
What am I, the devil?
Wow.
That would be very ironic. Secretly the devil. So, as you are slithering around the bottom of the mountain, you see up kind of on like a little cliffside, you see the witch's hut, and at the very bottom of the witch's hut, you see the ice golem standing as if it's on patrol of something.
Okay, so is this up the mountain?
No, this is at the bottom of the mountain.
Okay.
But like you see the cliff with the witch's hut on top of it, and then at the very bottom you see the ice golem.
Is it possible for me to sneak into the witch's hut without the ice golem seeing me?
You would have to climb up the side of the cliff and then sneak in.
Look for treasure.
Can I try?
Do you want to try to climb as a snake?
Yes, let me try.
I'm a snake. I'm a really big snake.
I do have arms, I just don't have legs.
Go for it. Roll for stealth.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Alright. How does a 20
You broke the leg.
sound?
That is indeed good.
That is good.
So you basically grabbing a hold of a couple of rocks sticking out of the cliff, you pull yourself without any sort of legs to help you. You pull yourself up the side of the cliff, and you as soon as you get to the top, you roll in some snow so that you are disguised. Yeah, such strength that you're kind of under a patch of snow, completely out of sight.
Alright. And can I sneak up to the witch's house and try to sneak in it?
Yes, of course you can.
Do I roll again, stealth?
Yes.
16.
Okay, so you find an opening in the window, and you pull the window, or you push the window open, and you slither inside the house. Luckily, the witch seems to be still upstairs, sobbing over most of the diamonds that she lost, and some that she still held on to, even after most of them fell off the side of the cliff.
We're at that witch's house again?
Okay, so can I look around for anything valuable?
Of course you can.
Do I have to roll something, or what's up?
This guy.
Just roll for investigation.
11.
Alright, so as you're looking around the room, you see a whole bunch of potions sitting on shelves, see a whole bunch of herbs in little bags, and on a table at the very end of the room, by some sort of fireplace, you see a whole bunch of expensive looking crystals that they don't look like the diamonds that you stole earlier.
Okay. Well, the I stole earlier. Okay.
Oh, sorry, that dark completely destroyed, and literally everyone else tried to steal before.
I'd like to call out, is anybody home?
Okay.
Just a basilisk in the house.
Just-
Hello, I would like to murder.
Hello, would you like to hear my song?
Would you like to hear my song?
So, Ray, do you, like, wrap yourself around people and, like, boa constrict them to death and then eat them?
Consume. Open wide.
No, I lull them to sleep and then I swallow them whole.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez. Are you gonna eat the witch?
This is terrifying.
I haven't eaten, so I might.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be bad.
I call out, is anybody home?
You hear the sobbing coming from upstairs from the witch. She doesn't respond, but she just keeps crying.
It is okay.
She doesn't mind
I
the
can
demonics.
comfort you.
I hate this.
no.
I hate this. I hate this.
So you're going to just straight up go up to her room and try to comfort her?
I'm not going to go to her room because I'm not sure how dangerous she is. I'm just going to stay downstairs, but I try to be loud enough for her to hear me.
Are you a rogue, Ray?
Yes, I am actually.
Thought so.
Wow. Wow, finally a character with something in common to Kobra. We found his new best friend.
Best
Well,
friends we
I have
are, we are.
I have a roguish ability, but I'm actually a bard. It's because I'm a Yuetane that I have these roguish abilities.
Oh, interesting.
Oh. So you just randomly play an instrument. It's like, huzzah! Let me play a song for you.
A
Exactly.
song.
So does she hear me when I try to comfort her? I didn't play a song yet. I was just saying, don't worry, I'm here to comfort you.
Yes, her crying does seem quieter.
Let me see something real quick. I want to see something. Charm person 5e.
Oh
No.
boy!
Oh no.
Oh nosies!
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh nosies!
I'd like to slowly go to her room, but I don't enter her room. I just stay at the doorway.
What's your alignment, Ray?
My alignment's neutral, complete neutral.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Normally, UNT purebloods are naturally evil, but I'm neutral myself.
Gotcha.
All right, so she's still sitting in her room, still crying over the whole diamond incident.
May I ask what happened here, beautiful?
Oh jeez, she's an old lady here. Calling her beautiful.
Who knows how old my snake is?
Probably
Only you.
in his 50s.
How old do they live?
It doesn't really say though.
Oh, gotcha.
Oofy oof.
So
So
does she respond?
yeah, she very sniffly and kind of like shakily responds. They killed my children. They killed my family, and she's like holding onto a couple of diamonds. In
It's
her
okay.
lap.
You can join them.
You can join them.
Oh, I am sorry, my dear. May I come give you a hug?
She doesn't reply to the statement, but it seems like she really needs one.
Oh no.
So
Joyce
I
is just
go
like,
up
oh no.
and I try to give her a hug.
Oh no. What have I
She-
done?
She complies and lets you hug her.
It's okay. I would like to actually, instead of let's see here. What is it called?
Instead of charm. person?
No, I will have to use charmed person. I don't have sleep. I thought I had sleep. Yeah, can I lull her with my musical instrument, my panpipe? I would like to lull
Persuasion.
her. Persuasion, not
Or performance, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
Okay. How's a 28?
Oh,
A 19 plus 9.
man. She is at ease. She is.
I would like to swallow her now.
Just cuts
We
out.
all saw this coming, but this one.
Oof.
Why did I suggest this? Why did I bring this
Why
thought
did
up at
you
all?
suggest that? Ethan, what have you done?
I regret my life choices.
Unhinging your jaw. You swallow her from the head down. You
While
hear-
she's still alive, even.
While she's still
She could
alive.
wake up later.
Do I have to roll anything to make sure I
No.
swallow her whole?
There's no rolling for that.
She didn't even fight back.
No, she screams, but like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh,
Well,
Oh
I
my
hope her
gosh.
screams isn't loud enough to go through this belly of mine.
Oh my gosh, I hate this.
she is dead.
That was good. Now to curl up and take a nap.
Oh,
So I do so.
all right, you curl
Can't
up
wait
on.
to see him later and be like, you put on some weight. Try reading at her, that might make her feel better, says Jennifer. Oh gosh.
Hello,
I
may
see.
I read at you?
How is that gonna make her feel better? Oh, at least you're stuck in a stomach, but at least you're being read at, that helps. Sparkle says this is just great, and I don't know how to respond. Oh man.
Oh, we had some
This poor person.
touching moments with Rupert and Elmer getting impaled and everyone fixing it, and now it's just the old witch that was on the bridge and almost killed Elmer is dead now.
Well, she's not dead yet. Apparently, she's screaming.
No, she screamed as he basically swallowed her up, but if he actually bit into her, she's dead.
Oh boy! Wait, does he have venom?
I
No,
don't have venom,
just
but I do
fangs.
have teeth.
Just fangs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's fun.
I mean,
great times.
would you say I have venom if I naturally can use poison spray as a cantrip?
Well, I mean, that's a cantrip that you cast with your hand, not like with your face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah.
He
You
had
just
some
bite
well-aged
into
food.
her
Oh
a
my
couple of
gosh.
Oh no.
I don't think people are like cheese. I don't think they get better with age.
This was better with age.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, actually, before I go to bed, around at the potions and try to figure out what they are if I can.
Yeah, so across the wall you see a whole bunch of healing potions and poison potions.
Can
And-
I take these healing potions and poison potions?
Yeah, and like Kobra you see like love potions and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You
So what
take
can
the
I
love potions as well.
what can I take?
I'd say you can only take safely about maybe 5.
5 potions.
Yeah.
So can I take 3 healing potions,
Mhm.
a poison potion, and a love potion?
Yes.
2.
oh my gosh, he's gonna use the love potion to kill someone else. Like, just lull them into a false sense of security and then eat him again.
It'd be really weird if he did that to Kobra at the end of this adventure. It's like, we killed the dragon! Yay! The treasure is ours! Yeah! And like Cobra's cheering on. It's just like, love potion.
Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Well, we know Kobra has to
Treasure
survive
is ours.
for continuity's sake, right? Or is that... Never mind, I forgot what happened with life.
What?
Never mind. I forgot that this is a sequel, not a prequel.
It is a sequel, not a prequel.
Alright, so I go take a nap. Just like an hour or two to digest this.
It'll take more
Fairly
than
nice.
that.
My fairly nicely digested, fermented food.
Oh, I don't like the word fermented.
It'll probably take you like a week to digest a full person, wouldn't it? Like, heck.
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know how your
humans
digestive
digest their
system
food
works.
in safely about an hour. Let's just say 3 hours at most for an entire person.
The entire person
Right.
just dissolves into nothing. Wow, that's terrifying. Alright, remind me not to mess with Ray.
Her bones are crushed and and her flesh is disintegrated by his stomach acids.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
All right, well,
that's just horrible.
With that, since I guess we're all going to sleep in our various places, and it is 10 p.m. and I have church in the morning, should we call it there and do it next session for continuing and killing dragon or whatever we're gonna do?
Yes.
Alright. Well, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. Sorry it got disturbing at the end there. Just casually eating and murdering a lady. That's fun.
As you do.
You know, yeah, it
Actually-
happens. Oh, what? How are we gonna make it
EJ,
worse?
You weren't too far away from it. It takes 10 days for a anaconda to digest a full-grown deer.
Wow.
Yeah, I totally didn't know
Yeah,
anything
so
about this.
let's just say it'll
I
take
don't
you a
digest
week.
humans at all, or deer. I mean, dolphins. I mean,
Oh, dolphins.
my dolphin's broken. Cut him out and save the lady. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Oh my god.
I won't be telling you that I digest someone.
Oh my gosh.
They'll never know. Characters will never know.
I guess not. We'll just find that cabin again later and be like, huh, that's odd, the cabin's empty. And Ray will be like, that's quite odd.
She must have taken a stroll to go see her family again.
Find her husband
Maybe-
at the top of the mountain.
Maybe
They're
she was
divorced or
out to
something.
lunch.
She became
Good night.
lunch. I mean, went out to lunch.
Oh no, Joyce says, good night, the knowledge of the poor lady being dissolved will haunt me.
I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't. do
Sometimes
anything,
I
but-
suggest ideas because I'm like, there's like all these creative options that could happen in the world without considering this one should never ever happen. And
This
it
is one of
happened.
those things that you hope never, ever, ever, ever happens.
Yeah, well, as long as, well, maybe Ray will get eaten by the dragon and then the universe will balance
Wow.
out. I'm kidding. Alright,
The
well,
irony.
I guess we're gonna end the stream for now. So thanks everyone for coming out and stuff, and I don't know how to English properly. Yay. Yeah, so
Bye,
thanks
people.
for things and stuff, and good night and everything. Bye. Why am I so
Bye.
bad at outros every single time?